Salute, salute, salute. What up? What up? Yeah, man. I was just checking out that whole Ice Cube thing, man. What y'all thoughts on that, man? Like, Ice Cube out there trying to do something for our people, you know, and a lot of our own people is bashing him. So I just want to say, I support the brother. You know what I'm saying? A contract with Black America, Ice Cube for president. You heard me? Shout out to Haymakers, Third Town, my swan, from the hood to the woods. You know what I'm saying? Salute. All my mods, my subs, all supporters, all my comrades, all the homies, all my brothers and sisters. Feel me, everybody, man. We in the building. Yeah, so y'all know I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody want to speak on this? Know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to Haymakers, sponsors. Shout outs to all my sponsors. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. First, let's have a word from our sponsors. Yeah, join that members only. You know what I'm saying? Support. All contributions going to a good cause. But yeah, man, salute, salute. Che Hercules. One love, one blood, 100. You already know. Felicia Cortez, good afternoon. Hope you feeling well. Yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about the whole Ice Cube thing, man. I know the whole, I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump and, the whole presidential thing, but I don't think what Ice Cube was doing, I don't think that got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Our own people was bashing the brother. He's just trying to put together a plan So for Reconstruction, like back in the days, after the was it the Civil War? Was it? Yeah, after the Civil War, they started Reconstruction for so-called blacks, where they was going to try to help us catch up because we were so far behind, because of so-called slavery or whatever. So they put a lot of laws in place where that Reconstruction never took place properly. So what Ice Cube is doing is he's trying to, make a neo Reconstruction, so we could get what we was owed. You feel what I'm saying? Because we never got what we was promised. And he's talked to the Biden camp, he talked to the Trump camp. It's just that the Trump camp was willing to talk right now, and the Biden camp wanted to wait until after the election. You feel what I'm saying? But we need results right now. Like, so what he's saying is if Biden win or if Trump win, he's talking to whoever. You see what I'm saying? Because these are things we need to get done. We can't get caught up in I'm not talking to this person because people don't like them or for whatever reason, and then we don't get what we need to get done. You feel what I'm saying? Because we have to think about us, because everybody else is thinking about themselves. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Biden and Trump, the lesser of two evils, you feel what I'm saying? All of that type of rhetoric is like we don't have no choice. So my president, I'm going Ice Cube for president. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody did nothing. Nobody did nothing for us. None of these presidents. You feel me? And now they hardly even making us promises. They just telling us to vote for them because Trump is bad or Trump is this and Trump is that. But at the end of the day, we still going to be second-class citizens no matter who wins the election. We had a so-called black president, and we still was getting killed in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So laws and policies have to change. Not all this kumbaya, emotional, for show stuff. Like, we need real policies. We need real things to change. You feel me? G-Dub Quinn, salute. And I'm riding with Ice Cube. And another reason I'm riding with Ice Cube too, because he said, like, one time he was talking to I don't know the brother's name, but he was on like a talk show, and he was talking to the brother, and the brother he was talking about reparations, and the brother was asking Ice Cube, why you include Native Americans in these reparations? Isn't it only for African Americans? And Ice Cube said, a lot of us so-called blacks are native. We've been here. You feel what I'm saying? Like my family, you feel them? I could trace my family from before here. I mean, from before colonization and all that. So, like, he's trying to include all of us, because we're not all one. We don't all come from the same place. You see what I'm saying? It's like any other people, so-called white people, so-called Asian people, so-called, Spanish people, everybody, they don't all come from the same place. You feel what I'm saying? They have something in common. Like, so Spanish people, they all can speak Spanish. So, they have that in common, but they don't all come from the same place. They're not all the same people. It's the same thing with so-called black people. What we have in common is, I guess, our skin color. You feel me? And our hair texture, which what we have in common, or who our parents was, or you see what I'm saying? Things like that. But that don't mean we all come from one place. You feel what I mean? So we have to focus like on us. We can't help nobody else until we help ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We fought for civil rights, and when we fought for civil rights, we was fighting for everybody. The native or so-called Native Americans, the Asian Americans, everybody. We wasn't fighting for black rights. We wasn't fighting for so-called black rights. We was fighting for civil rights. And our fight helped people have freedoms in this country that they have now. You see what I'm saying? So we helped others. So now it's time for others to return the favor and help us in our fight. Like, this is our fight. You feel what I'm saying? And we can't include everybody like everybody can help us in a fight, but we can't include everybody's demands because we have to have our demands met first. So, you know, like me, so-called like the so-called black people that was getting that Ice Cube, you know, if they descendants of here, or what they say, so-called slaves from America, they have the right to whatever they want to feel. But if they're not descendants of so-called slaves from America, and you're going against Ice Cube just because you're black, or you know what I'm saying, you speaking from being black, that's not what the fight is for. He's not fighting for all the blacks. He's fighting for the blacks who's, you know, so-called descendant of slaves here. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we've been here the longest. Like, we've been here, you feel me? Like, we didn't choose to come here like through no type of immigration or nothing. Like, we have been colonized, like we under bondage, like we didn't choose to come here. You see what I'm saying? So from the beginning of when, you know, when these so-called people came to colonize the new world from the old world, from that time, from the beginning of that, we have been what's the proper word? What's the proper word? See, I'm trying to find the proper word. Misrepresented, degraded, mistreated. Like, cause you got to remember, man, they said we wasn't even a whole man. Like, you got to remember what we went through. It's crazy. Like, you know, people tend to forget, and I can't put up certain pictures of us getting hung and burnt. They feed our babies to alligators, all types of inhumane things. You see what I'm saying? And I can't even post it on here because it's gonna get restricted. But people need to see that, because when I seen that, it made me start thinking different. You feel what I'm saying? Like, when I seen that, I'm like, these was my people who went through all of this. Like, and this is real. Like, it's not like this is some made up shit. I'm seeing pictures of them hanging and burning. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who else gets to see that? You feel what I mean? So, you know, I'm angry, you know what I'm saying? But I can't take it out on everybody. But at the same time, I have to fight for my people unapologetically. You see what I'm saying? Like just like everybody else. You love your people, where you from, you have your pride for your people. It's the same thing. Venezuela, oh man. You know what, Venezuela? You know I'm gonna get you, bro. You was trolling my video when I had my video playing. You know, King Troll only troll the trolls, man. Now, I'm just messing with you though. So, like I was saying, you know, I'm gonna drop the link and all that for, you know, people to voice their opinion. But my whole thing is, you know, Ice Cube is fighting for me. He's fighting for my people. And if you're not my people, bashing him and all of that, like that, what are you doing that for? You feel what I'm saying? And if you could support the lesser of two evils, which you say is Biden, or some people support Trump, how and you so-called black, how could you be against Ice Cube for talking to Trump? You see what I'm saying? Like, Biden might be racist. We don't know. But I know Ice Cube is fighting for me and my people. I don't know what Trump and Biden, I know they're not fighting for my people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be politically correct, but I just got to keep it real. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever been in there that's fighting for my people. They don't. It's like, how long we supposed to do this? You know what I'm saying? Then they tell us, oh, we gave y'all a black president, but y'all gave us not a real black president. Like, I'm not saying he's not a real black president, but what I'm saying, he's not from here. His father's from Africa, his mother's from Ireland, or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Like, his family never went through the struggle that my family and my people's family, they never went through that. You see what I'm saying? So when he's in there, he doesn't feel obligated. Like, if I was ever inside a president, I would feel obligated to do something knowing what my people been through and what we've been through. I couldn't sit up in there and not do nothing and say, you know, everybody, I'm fighting for everybody. Like, come on, bro. You got to remember, we had so-called white presidents. They was helping so-called white people. So now when Obama got in there, or a so-called black president get in there, and they be like, oh, you just helping black people. You just, like, bro, like, come on, man. It's been unfair. It's been mad presidents. We only had so-called one. If you count that, if you can count that. You feel what I mean? So, and me, you know, with the whole Africa thing, like, I get into it with my brothers and sisters about, you know, the coming from Africa and all that. But like, we could do that and all that, but you're not gonna change my mind. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm fighting for my home. This is my home. This is what I know. This is where the people I love is at. People in Africa, they don't know me. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know me. They have their own families and peoples to think about. They have their own fights to fight. You feel what I mean? So that's just how I feel about the whole thing, man. Ice Cube for president. I'm not voting for none of these guys, bro. And I'm not gonna be guilted into voting for them. None of that. Because they don't feel guilty about what happened to our people. I don't hear none of them speaking about doing anything for us. None of them. And then when Ice Cube go over there with a plan for us, and Trump is the only one who's gonna want to look at it, we bash him. They bash him. Like, come on, man. What are y'all doing for? Do y'all gotta do? Whoever's bashing Ice Cube, what's your plan? What are you doing for us? What's your alternative? Like, people just like to bash people and put people down, but don't have no alternative. So they turn people away from certain things, but where you turning them to? To nothing. You feel me? It's just a bunch of rhetoric. People just be talking. You feel me? Biden never had a song called, you feel me? Fuck the Pope. That's a fact. Things like that. Because Biden loved the Pope. Like, you know, to some, all right. I heard somebody say, we in the streets, like, we gangsters and all that. So we when they call us, savages and all, we call ourselves savages and all that. Yeah. Listen, I don't have nothing to say about that. I was a savage. I was in the street, but I'm human. See, I changed. I'm trying to do something positive because I made it through by the grace of God. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people who didn't make it through could have been someone who changed this world. You see what I'm saying? And then when you have so-called white people who are criminals and serial killers, and they're not called animals and savages. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the whole dude with the young dude that shot up the church, them black people and all that. They took him to get a burger or a sandwich, something like that. Like, who does that? You feel what I'm saying? That's like a slap in the face to my people. It's little things. Them little things right there is like a slap in the face, and they know it. You feel what I'm saying? They've been doing this shit forever, man. You know what I mean? I'm from here. I study. I know my enemy. This is my enemy. It's like if I was to come to where you from, you will know the enemy better over there. I know this. I know my enemy. I don't believe nothing. Nothing. I only entertain it because certain people believe certain things, but I don't believe nothing. I've been lied to since I was born. Before I was born, my parents been lied to. Their parents been lied to. You feel what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden you want me to start believing something? And you're not, and no, like, I'm not coming at nobody, but if you're not from here, you can't try to convince me to believe something about myself, and I'm from here. That's crazy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna drop this link, and anybody want to come up here and speak their piece, be right there. You know what I'm saying? But in the meanwhile,
or you need to launch a cult skate brand. Honestly, as long as you have a logo that
Hey, Hercules, salute.
Salute, homie. How are you?
I'm good, my brother. How's it going?
It's all right, man. Finally had an early day at work today.
All right.
Yeah, but funny enough, you're talking about this. As far as the reparations go, right? Me and my cousin always have a debate about this because I tell him even if reparations do happen in this country, you're not going to get nothing. Our family isn't going to get nothing because his father is straight from Jamaica and his mother, my aunt, is straight from Guyana. They didn't come over here till about the 70s. So we have no slavery history in this country. Our history of slavery stems from the French and the British. That's who got to give us reparations.
Yeah, see,
Right.
like I want,
Salute
like
to the chat, yo.
salute Pilato.
Salute.
Like I
Salute,
want
sir.
to tell the people out in the Caribbeans, West Indies, they need to find their native heritage too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're wrongdoer.
Exactly. And if everybody do that where they from, then we can come together after that. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but one thing, if I could add, if everybody gets reparations from their wrongdoer in this world, basically we're all going to be giving each other money. Because at one point, everybody was enslaving each other. Look at the Mongolians and the Chinese. Look at the Irish and the English. Slavery happened everywhere.
But who did we enslave? Like my people.
They say the Africans enslaved the Israelites.
I'm not. See, where I don't go. See, I don't subscribe to the African thing. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, you're American.
Yeah, I'm straight native. You feel what I mean? So, like my people, some people say Native Americans had slaves, but those are not. Those are not.
Up here.
Those are not Indian. Venezuela. Salute, Pilato. Salute. So yeah, I understand what you're saying with
Venezuela, South America, what's up?
What's popping? Because of
the troublemaker.
Now
niggas want reparations. Come on, bro.
Wait, Venezuela, before you start, be conscious that the title says a contract for Black Americans, and you Venezuelan.
I understand. Y'all gonna get your contract. Y'all gonna get what you're asking for. Y'all gonna get all the socialism y'all want.
No, we not. No, we not.
How you think they give reparation? Like what type of ideology you think they come with when they come with the reparation? What do you think they come with? They come with capitalism? Like, yeah, we all gonna give so everybody can spend. Nah. Y'all want it, right? It's coming.
The Chinese got reparations, I think. Then the Jews got reparations. They doing pretty well.
How many slaves do the Chinese Communist Party have? Give me that number, and then you understand.
I'm talking about over here. They got reparations. You know what I'm saying? They doing pretty well.
You gotta go to war.
Communities. They got their own communities. They got the Jews and the Chinese got their own communities within here.
You're right, but they had to go to war. So who's kicking off this civil war here? Who's popping the bottle here?
We've been fighting the civil war here.
I'm talking about all train station stops. I'm talking about airplane stops, all that stops. Who gonna kick that bottle, bro? Somebody gotta pop that bottle.
Brother, I was born into this fight, brother. How you think you got over here?
But what I'm saying is when that bottle pops.
How do you think you over here?
I came over here on a plane.
How you got over here on the plane?
Son, I had to pay corrupt airline officials.
So if we didn't fight for civil rights, you think you would have did that?
Yo.
Yeah. So you know when we fought for civil rights, we was fighting for your rights as a Venezuelan. You know that, right?
Nah, you wasn't fighting for. Sorry, you was fighting for your rights. As
See,
an
that's where y'all getting fucked up at. We was fighting for civil rights.
So you telling me that I didn't have civil rights in my country before I came here?
No, you have civil rights here because we fought for it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, my brother. See,
Yeah,
people forget about that. People forget about that.
Nah, hold on. So I would have not been considered white when I came here?
You wouldn't have got here.
I wouldn't have got here?
No. You see, the people who's considered white now wasn't considered white. Italians wasn't white. Jews wasn't white. The Irish wasn't white.
Now
This is new, my brother.
right. We would have played their
Yo,
game.
the Italians had the fucking Italian American League in the 70s run by Joe Colombo that was fighting against the FBI. You know what I mean? I don't know if you New Yorkers remember that.
Yeah. He had the Teamsters, and that's all right.
You ever seen Gangs of New York?
Nah, that's a unions. That's totally different from the fucking Italian American
You
League.
talk about Hoffa. Teamsters is with Hoffa.
But they was using the
And
Teamsters
Buffalino.
to stand outside to march. You understand? They wasn't using the anti-Italian defamation league yet. They was
That's
using
true.
actual
That's true.
union to stand out there first.
You see, somebody said all non-whites in America benefit from the civil rights movement. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
They benefit from everything because when we buy picket signs, who makes this picket? Like, this is what I'm trying to tell. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody, bro. Like, they benefit from everything.
It don't come like that. It don't come. It don't come like
from everything.
It don't come without a ideology. It doesn't come like that. It doesn't come like, well, we're gonna cut this check. Nah. It comes from the political status of the country shifts. It goes.
Now you're trying to tell me about my country. This is what I'm trying to tell you. No, they're not giving us shit. They don't even believe we deserve it.
They don't even call y'all slaves no more. They call you Black Americans. They changed the name of the shit.
Slaves are Slavs, my brother. Slaves are Slavic people in bondage.
Yo, just say just say they do pass something on. Where's that money coming from, though? Where's that money coming from?
Where the money where's the money coming from in the wars? Where's the money coming from?
Taxpayers.
¿Quién la escribió a ella?
O sea, yo digo, un decir, tú eres que sabes, pero
claro. Yo voy a decir, yo, manegue, mira, esto es lo que está pasando. Please, tú hablas
Yo,
con ella.
mira, what's up, yo? We try,
What you said? You said the money's coming from the taxpayers.
Exactly.
Yes, but my whole thing is you got to remember, if we were supposed to be so-called slaves, that was free. They owe us this money. That's free labor.
How about this? How about all these people out here that were never part of that slave movement, like they never owned slaves? Why should they pay?
Because they were part of colonized. They're not from here, so for them to have made a home, they had to take somebody else's home. It just has to work like that.
So somebody that history, damn, you go back heavy.
You said what?
No, but check
the history. You go back. You take
what I'm trying, What I'm trying to say is, you see my name, right? It says Pilato.
Uh-huh.
If you look up that name, it goes back all the way to the Roman days. So my ancestor was a judge, jury, and executioner of Jesus Christ. So
what?
And that's all right.
You mean Pilate?
Just Google the name. It will pop out, right?
You mean Pilate? You talking about Pilate?
Yeah. That's my ancestor.
But what if you what if your people was just one of his slaves?
No.
Yo, a
What I'm
lot of
trying to
people
say is,
say, bro.
Your people killed
what I'm
Jesus.
trying to say, am I responsible? Am I responsible for everybody that believes in Jesus? I owe them stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's something
No,
that happened
no,
3,000.
no, but you're not still profiting off of that. The people, the people here are still profiting off of our colonization, our pain, our genocide. They
So all
still
the
profiting.
Africans, the
They-
Africans too.
I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about my people. Because when you say
Yo, here
Africans,
comes a
it's too broad. It's too broad.
Here-
I'm talking about
here comes
my
a
people.
heated
That's what I'm
debate.
talking about.
Here comes a heated debate right now.
So
Love
what's
it.
the
Let's
number?
go.
My brother, what's the number then? How much they gotta give you so you could go away with the plight of the
You
please
want to
give
ask
me
me personally?
what's the number?
Me personally, they can get the fuck out of here and go back where they came from. Me
So it's not,
personally.
you don't want the
I
pay?
don't speak for everybody else. We have to come together and come up with an agreement. But me
Nah.
personally, if you
What's the
racist, you can get the fuck out of here. I don't care what color you are. You
No,
feel what I'm
but
saying? You can
How
leave.
can this shit go on? Like let's not change the game.
Mhm.
Let's keep the racist shit. Let's keep all that. What's
You know,
the number? How much I gotta
you know what
give
they
you
should do?
for you to slide
They
off?
they should give you guys like they did the Native Americans. Give you guys casinos. You heard? Give you
see,
guys
that's-
land. You know what I mean?
my problem too. I am Native American. You feel what I'm saying? Those people are not Native Americans. They gave it to themselves. Those people are $5 Indians. You feel what I'm saying? They paid to become Indians. $5. Look it up.
$5. Okay.
Yeah, look up $5 Indians. Look it up.
So you don't want the number. You don't want the money. It's not about the money.
No, it's not about the money. No. It's not about the money. Money is nothing. They make money.
You make money too in the
No,
hood. They
I'm
make
not,
money
I'm not
too.
saying make money like making money. I'm talking about they make
Produce. They
money.
produce the goddamn money.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So if they told you this raw paper is money tomorrow, y'all motherfuckers will kill each other over it.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna play games with the words to see what it is. So it's not about the money.
No, it's not about the money. It's about my people.
What you trying to get? What you trying to get?
They trying to pay us off.
Yeah, they're trying to pay you off.
Nah, it's no amount. It's no amount. That's why I said they could go. Like those who could stay here, who's not racist and all, they could stay here. But racist people run the government, bro. Racist people run the government, bro.
Black people is not racist at all? Not one little bit?
All racist people. I said all racist people. You're racist, right?
As fuck.
See?
Hardcore. If you put a Cuban next to me, I'm gonna tell him, get the fuck out of here.
You see how dumb you sound? You think a Cuban is a different race from you. That's racism is a mental illness.
Yeah. And it's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right. And it's all right. Not everybody's sane. And that's all right.
I don't believe in. I think my definition of racism is the belief in more than one race of humans. You feel what I'm saying? If you believe it's different races of humans, you're a racist. You feel what I mean?
See, that concept is deep, but it's so simple too. That's the beauty of it.
Because that's how life is. It's deep but simple. You feel what I'm saying?
Do you know why we do that in Latin America? Would you like to know? We do that is because if I know what type, not race, let's say I'd be like, oh, he's Cuban. Automatically, I know he's with the poor. He's with the poverty shit. So I'm trying to tell my kids, my family, hey, get away from him. Because you know what the Cuban guy's gonna do? He's gonna come with a gift. He's gonna give you a gift. Even if he got nothing, he's gonna give you a gift. So you can give him something later. He's gonna come with the micro economy shit. Yo, we trade the barter. And I'm telling my family, like, if you get away from him, I could buy it from somebody else. I could buy what I want. He don't gotta give me nothing. He could keep that. I could go buy.
I don't know what this got to do with what we talk about.
But I'm saying, under your premise, you want to play that little barter game. We could do it for self, and you're not gonna get to choose.
What you mean we ain't gonna get to choose?
Who you gonna buy from? Yourself? Who makes hats here, bro? Only Chinese people make hats.
I could make a hat.
For real?
I know niggas that I know niggas that can make light bulbs. in jail out of potato. No, I mean, I know niggas can get electricity out of potatoes in jail, man.
And I
Yeah,
know girls
potatoes
who
are
can
good
get
for
We can do
genitals
whatever the
that
fuck
are
we
urine.
want. We human beings.
But
We can do whatever the fuck we want. We don't need. Before this damn colonization came over here, people was living over here for thousands of years. When they came over here, they fucked it up. It didn't make it better. So when they leave, it's gonna be fucked up for a while, but then we're gonna get it back together. That's
But
how
see,
shit goes.
okay. Now your people gotta take some responsibility for this too, because your people could have let the whites just sit there and starve, and y'all would have had no problem. Your people were too kind-hearted, so you gotta take blame for that.
Yeah, so we gotta take blame for being kind-hearted. It's like if your mother or your grandmother invite a stranger in because they thirsty and they beat them up and rob them. It's their fault.
You brought the robber in.
But it's an old, sweet old lady.
But you brought the robber in. Is it your job to protect? You brought the robber in.
You could have been hungry and thirsty, and she thought you out there to starve.
And what I
No.
could
See, I'm not saying helping them out, right?
Right?
You giving that old lady a cup of water is not bad, but your people didn't do that. Your people gave them the layout of the land and taught them how to live on the land. Y'all should have let the Europeans starve because they're a plague.
But how do we know that? We don't know that.
Columbus came over here with smallpox, infecting everybody.
That's called biological warfare. That's called biological warfare.
Right.
That's another war crime they got to answer for. But we got to get our shit together before we can get to those things right there. We got to get our shit together. We got to realize that this is our shit. Once we realize that we're not from somewhere else and this is our shit, then we can start putting together a history of what happened, because all of us got pieces of it. All of us got pieces of it, but we're not talking to our great grandmothers. We're not talking to our elders. I had to do that. A lot of them is dying now, but I'm glad I did that young, because it would have died with them. Now I can carry on that, bro.
Malcolm X took that same story. He took it to the United Nations and he tried to sue the United States for human rights violations. And you know what people did? They took him up out of here.
Malcolm X was with the African thing. He was with the African thing.
Yeah.
Nobody ever came to them as
Americans,
indigenous people. I say, because I don't like to keep saying native, because if you was born here, no matter where you from, you're a native.
You're a native.
So I like to say aboriginal or indigenous. You feel what I mean?
Okay.
Yo, and the question of the day is, damn, not every homie is your homie. So, not every person in your circle is gonna be with you, bro.
Nobody is. Nobody. I'm one. Like, a lot of people is not with. Most people is on the African thing. But I'm not gonna. With all the information I've learned and all of the studying I did, I'm not gonna just go along with it because everybody's going along with it. That's what people do. When your people go along with something, everybody want to go with the whole black thing. I was not cool with that. That's why I say so-called black, because I know my colors. I don't want to run around here looking stupid, because that's the thing to do. Call ourselves black. Who called us black? We didn't call ourselves black.
We do.
You see what I'm saying? But we took it and we went with it. Now that's kind of that we can be blamed for, Che Hercules. When they put a label on us and we accept it, we can be blamed for that. Even the LTGB community, they made up their own shit. You can't call them what you want to call them. They made up their own shit, and you got to call them that. Why we can't do that?
Nah, y'all doing it now. Y'all making it that simple now.
It's too separated. It's too separated for someone to say this is our stamp.
But since
it
I've
has
been
to be unified.
Since I've been alive, I've been black, Negro, and African American, and I'm only 42.
See what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? African American didn't come in the 80s, so I didn't know about no African American when I was a kid. You feel me? So
Jesse Jackson came up with the African American shit.
Exactly.
Yo, you know what I feel? That it's hard for y'all to succeed here because of the weather. This is me. This is just the personal thing. you know, like white people, the colder it got, the less they gave a fuck about coming together, the less they give a fuck about that. They just trying to
Yo,
eat.
bro,
They just trying to survive.
that white
You
people old snow shit? How about the Eskimos?
understand?
Why they so
Hold
dark?
up. Wait,
Why
hold
are
up, hold
the
up.
Eskimos so damn dark? They should be the
Nah,
whitest
but
motherfuckers on the planet.
wait, but
Facts.
they don't give a fuck about money. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They was trying to survive. They trying to build their house to survive. They trying to build a community.
It's hard to care about money when you're fucking every time you fart it turns into ice. You don't care about that. You're trying to live. That's it.
You're trying to live. Exactly. The warmer it gets, you think about more about other shit because you're more comfortable. You understand? That's
I
just
call
my
bullshit.
theory. That's just my theory, bro. The more you
I'm glad-
instruct,
I'm
the more
glad
you-
Venezuela. You need to say that more at the end of when you're talking. That's just my theory.
that's just my
I'm glad you
theory.
said that.
Yeah,
I'm glad
that's
you said that.
just
There's
my
nothing
theory.
wrong with that. There's
That's
nothing
just
wrong
my
with that.
theory.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with people having theories. It's just when you try to make the shit facts. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't want it to be fact because if it was facts, then people will they will move around. You understand? It's just my theory. Just my theory. Because I understand. Because in New York, when it gets brick, the crime rate goes down and the money goes up. Because there's no action outside. You're not trying to. I'm trying to be outside. I'm trying to chill.
You gotta
I'm trying to-
remember. You gotta
have fun.
remember about the crime rate. We from the hood, right?
Yeah.
So we know being from the hood, a lot of shit don't get reported. So when like those stats and graph, that shit is not real, bro. It's
I'm
not
talking
real.
about
Cops don't want to come out the cruiser in the
They
winter.
even make quotas. Police even make quotas. It's certain times where they make more arrests to help the crime rate look like it's going up and down, bro. We know this. I mean, I know this. You feel what I'm
That's true.
saying? This shit is not real, bro. None of this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? We got to start getting to the real. Like, we just need to start calling them out on certain shit. Because at the end of the day, people keep looking at my people as some type of savages, thugs, this and that. We don't make bombs. We don't drop bombs. We don't make drugs. You feel what I'm saying? We don't make everything that destroys the world.
Well,
Oh,
you
we
look at
regular
it.
people. We people
it-
just like everybody else. Why is we got such a dark cloud? Why everybody look at us like we so bad when the people y'all look at as the heroes and all that is really the bad people who's conquering the world, killing y'all people, blowing up babe. They do all types of atrocities. My people never did no, not even a close of shit like that, bro. But when you walk down the street and you see me, you get scared. But if you see a so-called white man, you don't get scared. You feel what I'm saying? You should be scared of them. They got all the weapons. They got everything. They can take your whole country over.
It's because you're expressing it. They're not expressing it. They do it subliminally. You do it.
Literally, that's not a real bomb shooting at the damn. Those are not. Those are
Homie, I
They don't
told
see
you.
it like that.
I told you. Them 5%ers always used to call me the devil. Why do you think they call the white people the devil?
That's true.
So you're gonna tell me that white people are worse than the people in my own country that's fucking killing millions
I'm
and
not
millions?
saying white people. I'm saying the oppressor, the colonizer, and those with that mentality. I'm not saying. See, when you say white, I'm not saying white people in general. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about those white people who's in power, who has the power to change shit, but didn't do it from the beginning of this motherfucking country till now.
See,
Those people right there, and we all white people, every nationality, we need to start pointing a finger at them because they're the minority and we're the majority. But the minority
Maybe about the government, bro. My opinion is it has nothing to do with color. What I feel is once
It
you
does
go
have
into
to
the
do with
government,
color.
you
It does.
flip. Once you go into the government, you're not white, black, blue.
No, that's
You're
not true.
man.
That's not true. That's not
That's
true.
not
I'm
true?
black everywhere I go, brother. Everywhere I go, I'm black.
You're not just OJ.
I'm black. If I go to Africa, I'm still black.
You're not just Floyd Mayweather. He's not
Nah,
black.
if I
He's
go
Floyd
to-
Mayweather.
If I go to Africa, I'm black. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All
Those
right.
people are African. I'm black. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, you're not American?
I'm black. I'm American, but I'm black. Before I was American, I was black, right? Right?
That's not how they consider themselves around the world. They consider themselves where you're from. It's not your color. That's what I keep trying
That's
to
a
tell you.
lie. They treat
That's-
so-called white Americans better in different countries than they do the black. That's not.
No.
That's they
No,
don't.
it's not. What I'm trying to tell you is when you go outside the country and you stop and you don't say you're American. If you leave this country and you say I'm Canadian, they don't give a fuck what color you are. You're Canadian. Your passport's Canadian, my brother. They don't give a
They
fuck.
see you as black until you tell them what you are. You're black. Until I tell somebody what I am, I'm black.
I don't know, bro. I don't see it.
I'm not.
Even after,
If you see me
pardon
on
me
the
to cut
street,
you
what
off.
am I?
Even
If you
after
see
you
me on
tell
the street,
somebody you're American, you're black.
that's what I am. When you see me, I'm black, right?
Yeah, but that's I don't care where you go in the world.
I
Okay,
see you as an
you're
American,
black.
my dude. I don't
But
see
what
you as
if I was
black.
Jamaican? What if I was Jamaican? What if I was? What if I was Jamaican? What if I was Haitian? What, you don't know what I am till I tell you, and then when you see me, I'm black. It don't matter. It don't. I could be Haitian. I could be Jamaican. I could be lying to you right now about me being American and not even be from here. I could be from somewhere in the Caribbean, acting like or just born here and acting like I'm American.
But that's what
Americans
the
act like they
whole world is
Jamaicans all
telling
the
you.
time, my nigga. Like, my
The
bro,
whole world doesn't want to know if you're black. The whole world doesn't want to know. We want to know what you are. Are you American? Are you Jamaican? Are you Haitian? We want to know what you are. We don't want to know your color. We want to get past that. We want to skip that page because
no,
my
you
blacker
don't.
than you.
No, you don't.
My uncle is darker than you. And
What
he's
does
gonna
that
tell
mean?
you know what he's gonna say? Yo, I'm Dominican, bro. I could
But
be
what-
black, yeah. He's gonna be like, yeah, I'm black. Yeah, my color's black. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
Dominican.
But if me and your uncle was in a room and nobody knew he was Dominican, we both black, my nigga. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And he's
We
gonna
black.
raise his hand and he's gonna be like, well, you could keep that logo. I want to go
What
with
if
a
he
logo
can't-
with a
What if
flag.
he can't talk? What if he can't talk?
He's gonna go for the flag. The flag is more important than the color. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
You
Those three
telling
colors,
me this is my color. You telling me with somebody with this color, you're telling me is more important. Something is more important than my color.
damn,
This
there's
is
a
the reason
million.
we getting killed. This is the reason we going through all of this because of my color, bro.
Yo,
Like-
South America. This is what he was saying before. If you got a black Dominican, they got a
Yeah.
flag. You got black Africans from certain countries, they got their flag of their country. The black natives over here don't got shit.
Yo,
Nothing.
you
What's
got
the flag? What's the flag color?
You got one.
What?
He got it on his
What's
face. That's his flag color. He got it on his face.
Are you serious?
I mean, you don't want to be part of the nation, right? You started your own nation, right? You got a flag on your face, my
What
brother,
are you talking about?
right? You
I'm
became
talking
part
about
of
my
the nation,
people.
right?
I'm talking about my people. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about
You're
this.
American. You're American, bro. It has no color. You are the country. You are the people.
America?
Okay. He's
You're
American, yes. Him and I are both American, but if him and I both go to Africa right now, South Africa, I'm gonna be treated better than him.
That's a
It
fact.
depends on your passport.
No, it doesn't.
And
So you're
brother,
gonna tell me that the European doesn't get treated better in Africa than the American? He could be black, white, nigga, Chinese, whatever.
No.
His passport gets him further than you because his passport is European.
but you could think the white American, so-called white American, is European if you didn't know. So he might get treated better. I might be mistaken for any type of black thing they look down on. My nigga, come on, bro. In every country, they look down on black people, bro.
That's not true. That's not
What
true.
country they don't do that?
Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo.
The
You mean with Haiti's on the other side? You sound stupid.
they got beef with Haitians, not black people.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They don't like the Haitians. Not and you know why they don't like the Haitians? Because the Haitian will work less. That's
Are
why
you
the American doesn't like the Mexicans. It's because
you
of the money.
So when you don't know who told me is in the language, Monano. You told me all of this shit before. Now you
It's in
telling
the
me
language.
something else.
It's in
Now
the
you telling me
language.
something. You told me it's in the language, right?
In America.
So you telling me Dominicans that come over here don't have nothing against Monanos? Yo, bro, you need to cut it
So
out.
he's not Moreno.
Cut it
So
out.
he's
Cut it
not
out.
Moreno.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
So
Cut
he's
it out.
not Moreno.
You
So,
bugging out.
so what is he? So if my uncle calls his brother Moreno, what is he? He's not Moreno.
They call themselves Indio. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't
Well,
call
they
themselves
don't, my
Moreno.
brother.
They call
Nah.
themselves
They're not
Indio.
Indian,
Dark, they call themselves Indio, India. They don't call themselves Moreno. I'm from the Bronx. I know this type of shit, my nigga.
It's true. Not all of them.
I'm not saying all of them, but you said there's none of that there. I'm just giving you examples.
But
It is.
it's not
Everywhere.
as deep as
Every
you.
country, brother. Every
It's not
country,
as deep as
even
you
in some
go.
black countries, the light-skinned people are treated better, bro. It's just like that all over the world, my brother. All over the world. Even darker white people are treated less than lighter white people, bro. It's just like that.
Nah, it has to do with the money, man. It's the money.
My nigga, a poor ass, yo, bro, you know how I be trying to give money to the homeless, stuff like that?
Yeah.
A so-called white homeless dude looked at me with his face like he was better than me. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was better than me. You see what I'm saying? I see broke so-called white people all the time. Clutch they purse. Look at me. Like I got a pocket. My nigga, I got G's in my pocket. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter about the money, my nigga. It don't matter. They looking down on me. They bum, broke ass motherfuckers looking down on me because of my color.
And that's all right. And that's all right.
I'm just saying. I got a pocket full, my nigga. What that do?
It don't do nothing.
Exactly, because it's not about money, my nigga. It's not about money.
So if you didn't care about the race,
I don't care about the race. I'm forced to.
I'm forced to. All right.
I don't believe in race. I'm forced to believe in different races. I'm forced to believe we different colors and all. I'm forced to believe all of that shit, bro. I don't believe none of that shit. I got logic and common sense. I know I shit, I bleed just like you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So what the fuck is the difference?
There is no difference. That's what I'm trying to pump. I'm trying to pump.
But everybody don't think like that, my brother. Everybody don't think like that. There's no difference. Oh yeah, no, my hair, I got good hair. So if your hair is good hair, what the fuck is my hair? It's an insult without even saying nothing. When people say your hair is straight and you say you got that good hair, you talking about my hair is not good hair. This is my natural hair. Yeah, it's good. This is how God made it. It's great. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the construct that we in, the system we in. Where how I look is supposed to be the bad, and then that's why I don't go with color, because they make black bad, white good, but none of us are black or white. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
These are labels, bro.
These are labels. That's all right. And that's all right.
It's not all right, because it got the whole world fucked up. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, you can't blame stupid people for being stupid.
Yes, you can. Yes, you could. The first time shame on me. I mean, shame on you. The second time, shame on me, right? So these people been stupid for a long time. So they not stupid no more. They playing stupid. I
can't blame a 30-year-old person who right? Let's say you grew up stupid, but you're 30, bro. You can go to public schools now. You can go to public colleges. You can get smart. If there's 30-year-old people who want to play the ignorant game, then they gotta die too, bro. Because there's no excuse for being stupid now. You can read it on there.
They're not dying. We're dying. My people are dying for their stupidity and ignorance.
Exactly.
So it's dangerous, my nigga. It's dangerous. We're dying because they're ignorant. Like, come on, bro. That don't make no sense.
Yes, it's like the car companies. When they didn't put the seatbelt, you're dying because they're stupid. Because they didn't put a seatbelt. Now they put the seatbelt
now. Do they got a seatbelt now?
Nah, you don't got no seatbelt yet.
We don't got no seatbelt, but do the cars got the seatbelt?
Yes, they do.
Oh, if they can fix the fucking car, we fucking human beings, bro.
How many people died? A lot of people have to die.
They don't look at us as human beings. They don't look at us as human beings.
And people don't put a seatbelt now. That's what I was saying. Even though the seatbelt is there, people tend not to put it on. You cannot blame. People are stupid, bro.
Nah, this is not stupidity, bro. This is warfare. This is the art of war, bro.
Who gets used? Stupid people go to war, bro. The smart guys like, nah, I'm gonna take my kid and I'm gonna send him to Africa real quick while this war's going on. But stupid
Why
people
you
go to
keep saying
war.
Africa? I'm not saying. Listen, this is where I'm from. My family is from South Carolina, bro. My family's from South Carolina.
So
Africa, why would I send my son somewhere strange? I don't know what they're gonna do to him out there.
If a civil war kicked off,
because they African, I'm supposed to trust them?
you wouldn't want to send your mom and your grandmother and your fucking cousins out the country just to give them an opportunity to survive to whatever's left?
How I know what they're gonna happen to them when they get out the country?
Yo, it's just a smart move, bro. That it's just,
But what if something happened to them out the country, brother? This is what I'm saying. How do I know that they safer somewhere else?
Because you do know. You do know.
How do I know that?
Money.
See, you and that money shit, bro. Because you could pass it. You could pass as so-called white. So if you get money, you're gonna start acting like you white.
You think I pass a so-called white? I pass, bro.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Yo, everywhere I've gone since I was like 22, everywhere I've gone, they consider me Arab, bro. You would be surprised.
Yo, bro,
everywhere I've gone since I was 22.
Blonde-haired, blue-eyed Arabs, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you say a nationality or something, that has nothing to do with color, bro.
They consider me from Iraq.
Black Arabs. They have
like,
black Arabs, they have white Arabs, they have Asian Arabs, my nigga. Like, Arabic is a language. You know what I'm saying?
They don't consider me white, though. They don't consider me a European. They don't consider me nothing.
They didn't used to consider Irish people white. They didn't used to consider Italian people white.
Because Irish people are not white, bro.
They are now.
In America.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, because it's fake. But we keep going along with it. When are we gonna be like, nah, this shit is not right? None of us is white. None of us is black.
So they can call themselves black. Change the language.
We need to call us. All right, I used to call myself brown, right? But now they call our Latino people brown. So I'm like, damn, I can't even be brown. But I'm
white. That's what I'm saying. Call yourself white. As soon as you call yourself white,
I'm brown. Like
they're gonna call themselves off white. As soon as you call yourself white, they're gonna be like, no, I'm off white. That's it.
But you're not off white.
Let them change the language. Let them call
like, I don't know what color. I don't know. It's stupid to put color. Like, it's stupid, bro. We human beings. You feel what I'm saying? We human beings. When you treat people like human beings, you treat them for the individual they are, and you hold them accountable for their behavior. But when you put everybody in one thing, you say, oh, those black people, those white people, those bro. And then it's not everybody, because you gotta hold people accountable individually. That motherfucker right there ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? But his mama cool. You feel what I mean? Shit like that. I don't care what color you are. You ain't shit.
It don't matter what color you are?
No, if you ain't shit, you ain't shit. Don't matter what color you are. It's just that people here, so-called white people, are in power, so it's more dangerous to be ignorant. You feel what I'm saying? It's more dangerous because you're in a position of power.
Let me give you a point of view, right? I believe that white people are like that towards black people just because of the shit that Chad said. Like, whenever like a black person has let other races in, they let them into the whole party. It's not like they section certain parts of the party off. Now they let them in. So in the white people's mind, they're like, damn, if we let all these black people in, they're gonna let the whole world. They're gonna open the floodgates to a little Ponzi scheme, and they protect that Ponzi scheme to the end.
What I was saying was the indigenous people over here should have. It's not wrong to give a stranger a glass of water, but you don't teach that stranger how your fountain works, because look what they did in return. Y'all call Thanksgiving over here. They killed damn near all the indigenous people after they schemed, and they learned the law of the land. They learned how to fish. They learned how to hunt because they taught them that. You never know. You could be educating an enemy.
And that's all right.
And that's true. And but you got to realize too now, you know, when we in our struggle now, it's certain so-called white people who's our brothers in the fight. You see what I'm saying? So everybody not bad. So sometimes it's like the first people who came might have not have been bad. They really, really wanted to know the people, and they got to. You know how they used to send in the what they call them people, the what they call them people, the like the damn, I forgot the name of these people, but they like the religious type of people. They come in and like they feed the people. They drop off food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they bring medicine in them. Huh?
Red Cross.
Yeah, like the Red Cross type of people. And
Nah,
then,
you talk about the missionaries, the missionaries.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word, but the Red Cross is good for that too.
Yeah, they missionary because they the same. They missionaries. So now the missionaries come in, they help, they give medicine, they give food, and then after that, when they gain the trust, they learn a little bit of the language, they teach them some of the language. Then the army starts coming in and all of that type of shit. It's a tactic.
Yeah, I know.
Every country.
That's what the war on drug is. I've been saying that they use certain tactics to get in, and that's all right because people let them in.
But you can't blame people who are not war people. Like you can't blame, like if an army attacks a village and those are not warriors, you can't. They're not gonna be prepared. The army prepares for war. Like they have
exactly.
Tactics. You see what I'm saying? Like these people, they know these people don't know certain things, and they already plan to take advantage of it. You feel what I'm saying?
And then so, hey, you can't blame them because you can't blame them, bro. If they wasn't prepared, they ain't not prepared, bro. You can't blame them.
You can't blame them, bro, because they know better. Like when I used to hustle, right? When I used to be with my hustling shit, right? I used to go out of town. You feel what I'm saying? Find some girl, act like, you know, oh, I fell in love with her and all, but I'm gonna use her as my base of operations. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm doing all this and shit. So now if something happened to her, the police kicking her door, something happened to her, she get hurt or whatever, it's her fault for trusting me, right?
Yes.
You see? That's not right. And that's not right. And that's how they think. That's why they're not sorry.
Yes. Yes.
But
that's how
okay, well, homie, this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna break it down to you like this, because this is what my father says. Since my cousin came up here, he's been hopping all over the country. My father said, "Why are you here? Why can't you? You're 40 years old. Why can't you find a place to just be at?" The indigenous people should have said that to the Europeans or said that to themselves. Why did y'all come here? There has to be a reason you didn't stay where you're from, because you're trouble.
I mean, I feel what you're saying, but you got to remember, this is a continent. Like, this is two continents. So when they came over here, I'm pretty sure some people didn't want them over here, probably killed them for them, or like everybody wasn't united like how this is the United States now. This didn't happen until the Civil War.
Pardon me to cut you off. There's no such thing. There is no such a thing here as United States, because no state has the same law as the next one.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in it, but I'm just saying when they came here to colonize this place, people wasn't together. The people already probably was having little wars and was divided and in different places. So like when they came together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now to touch on what South America just said, every tribe that was here before, right? They weren't warriors. Some tribes were very peaceful. So you can't blame the peaceful tribes just because they were doing the peaceful shit. Not everybody's cut out to be the warrior.
And you got to remember too, when they come, they'll find people to ally with, and they'll help them, give them weapons and all that, and to help them overthrow the other people, and then they'll use them like a puppet, like a puppet leader. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But their leader depends on them. So a lot of people over here were fighting on their side too. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody wasn't together. It's like now, everybody's not together. If somebody come over here, if a foreign occupier come over here and take over right now, we'll be fighting amongst each other too. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, it's coming. It's coming. If this guy gets reelected, the way he's talking about China and they're gonna pay for this corona thing and it's all their fault. Yo, you can't talk like that. These people got a universe full of fucking universe full of people in their country.
Why he can't say? Why he can't say the truth?
Hold on, Venezuela, real quick. Yo, Robbie, what up, man?
What's up, brother?
What up, brother?
Yo, man, yo, just to show you how real it is. Hold on 1 second. Yo. I'm sitting up here listening.
Yeah, he going there. He about to go in on us. It's all right.
Well, you know he about to go in.
I want the opinions. If we don't understand what the opinion is, we won't get nowhere. At least I know where you stand, where he stand, where the neighbor stand, and that's all right.
No, this is good to talk about this. You know, it's good to open up conversations like this.
Can y'all see my camera, right?
Yeah.
Just to let y'all know this real. I ain't gonna grab this shit. This shit is already sitting on my table in front of me. That came before Columbus, first book. Secret Destiny, The Secret Destiny of America, second book. Indians and Blacks. Africans and Native Americans. The language of race and the evolution of red black people.
See, now me and this brother right here, we done had our, and we both brothers from here, like, and we don't always agree and all of that, but you know, this is some dialogue we need to have. But this brother right here, you got to be sharp when you want sword fight with this brother right here, though.
So look, the first thing I want to say, I don't even want to come on here with this energy, bro. But you know, we built me and Ray and me and Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? We was on the last podcast the last broadcast for a couple hours, man, and I had this eerie feeling.
Before I want to apologize for that podcast because I was wilding out in the beginning of that, so I had everybody was calling me, bro, like it was crazy. So that's why I disappeared, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. No, I feel you. That's your yo. You got to do that sometime, though. That's your show. You got to leave your energy in it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put some of that poison with the medicine. Sometimes that's the best elixir. But yo, that's a fact. Venezuela, yo, you give me agent vibes, bro. You give me heavy agent vibes, bro. Like, you almost made me hit my man up and be like, yo, how did you find this dude, bro? You work for somebody, bro?
I'm on the hood. I'm on the hood. Just be in the hood, bro. We in the hood, my nigga. Nick, if you look at my Instagram,
you got me want me to ask you. You got me want me to ask you to take me to your leader, yo. Take me to your leader, bro. Because somebody sent you, dog. I'm listening to you. I'm like, yo, why is he trying to? Why you trying to throw? But why you trying to throw people vibration off and energy off with these hypothetical situations that ain't real?
Nah, you know why I do that? Because it's easy for people to get tricked out their own ideas and thoughts. It's the easiest shit to do in the world, to fool somebody to say something different from what they just said. So the more you attack what they say and the more they stand on their square, the better the message is.
Yeah, but you like you know the story of the Tower of Babel, right? They built the tower to try to reach the heavens. And so God came down and confused them and gave them all different languages.
All right.
Right, but that wasn't God that did that, because the real God isn't a God of confusion. Like, you're like a God of confusion, bro.
Of course, and you gotta play that role, because behind
no, you don't. Who told you that? Who told you that? Somebody gotta say that, because a lot of these kids are fucking they wrong, bro. A lot of these dudes.
Rory, I'm gonna just let you know, Venezuela is a troll. He's a troll.
Yeah, but the only reason niggas like that though.
Nah, listen. The only reason I know this is because I did a live, but I just played a video where it was on YouTube, so I wasn't talking or nothing. Venezuela under there trolling me. I said, wait a minute, that look like Venezuela. Nigga trolling me in the comments, bro. I say, yo, that's Venezuela.
Nah, because so real shit in real life, I'm on cold, bro. I'm on cold. I'm on code with all the shit from the hood, bro. I'm on code. I don't see nothing. I don't say nothing.
I need you to bring that energy here. I need you to bring that real cold shit here. You got to stay on cold here, man. We ain't got confusion, man, and division. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got portions of truth in their story. You know what I'm saying? And in what they want to bring. And so we can't bring the diluted shit, man. That's the thing about building. Like when you bring the dilution, it makes people go into different parts of their mind. Some people start saying, some people will listen to your half truth and be like, some of that is true, but if it ain't the whole truth, it's still poison.
That's what you hear.
Yeah.
No, that's not why I'm doing shit. I had shit to do. I'm just like, yo, let me just cut this energy off this brother. Give it.
The way I see it is the more, like if I say some wild shit and everybody here be like, hold up. In some different form here in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Texas, y'all all on the same page. You understand? Even if I say some wild shit, y'all bring it back and be like, hold up. And y'all, these 3 different men all saying the same thing. Damn, it has to be facts next to that. Even with what I'm saying sounds right, even if it sounds right, if 3 people are saying, hold up, that's wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. And y'all correcting a lot of the wrong mentality that's out here. Because even if I don't get it, what I'm saying, a lot of stupid people are saying that. A lot of stupid people.
Nah, you're right. A lot of people do think like you. Right. If you really think like you playing, I don't know.
But the part that's throwing me off is that's not the way he thinks. That's just the way he's portraying to think.
Yeah, I feel what you mean.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know, bro. No, it's all good. It's all good. Like you said that.
Guy. Yeah. Robert De Niro is just an actor. You understand? He's not a real. Yeah. He's not gangbang. He's not shooting the mob up. He's just an actor. He's just playing a role. And when the cameras is off, he's just Robert De Niro at the end of the day. His real name is Miguel, I think. He's not even Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
You understand? It's just, you got to play the role. There's a lot of stupid kids out there, bro.
But Rory, before you do leave, if you got to leave, I want to know your opinion on the whole Ice Cube thing.
Oh shit! Damn, I wish that was a thing. I saw the topic and I'm like, damn, I wish I had heard their opinions because I was on for like 2 minutes and then I was like, let me sign into this shit. But yeah, with the whole Ice Cube thing, I think what I think, man. I think that we live in a society that's mad sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very, very sensitive. So the way they're trying to tear my brother down for just building with the president, like he even said that on CNN, like it's a seat, it's an office. And so if you're not trying to build with the leader of your country, you know what I'm saying? And if you have something to offer and they willing to listen to it, why not?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you at least sit at the table? That's the same thing I was saying about Kanye West. Like you had a last president, saying, I'm gonna take it back to Ice Cube, but just real quick, like Kanye West with the last president called him a jackass for going on stage and taking that fucking microphone from that white woman.
Right.
He called him a jackass on national television, the president of the United States. Yeah. So as soon as the administration changed, he became buddy with the president because it's not about the person. It's about the seat.
Right.
And we keep getting caught up in the person and the personality. No, bro, there's a whole order that goes behind that seat. It's not just one man in that seat. It's not just one man that controls that seat. That whole electoral college and shit. Here's the thing. People talk about vote. Have you ever voted for an electoral college member?
Nope.
You don't even know who them niggas is.
Nope.
But they the ones who elect the president.
Yeah.
You don't even know who they are. But you run around here telling everybody to vote. The electoral college, the person that represents the section of his space for the electoral college, if everybody voted for Biden, that person that wasn't elected doesn't have to vote for Biden on his official ticket. That was the whole shit.
The popular vote. That's what the people's vote is, the popular vote. And it really it ends up adding up to nothing. It's being most popular in the yearbook.
Absolutely. And so what people are under the impression is that their electoral representative for their section is gonna vote for whoever won the popular vote in the section that they represent. And I'm saying that's not
how
true.
It works.
That person can vote for anybody they want to. And that's the real seat of the power. So that's just a deeper understanding into like, yo, it's a plan that's being played in front of you. It doesn't matter who the person is in the seat.
That's true.
Okay, pardon me. If I could give you a little fun fact here, right? Since we're talking about the Electoral College, do you know who came in third place in the 2016 election?
2016 was the Donald Trump's first one. No, I don't.
But third place. And he didn't even run. Colin Powell. Dead ass. Look it up.
What if I tell you? What if I tell you that?
I swear to God, dead ass, because two of the people in Electoral College felt as though he was necessary to lead this country, and that's all it took. He never had a campaign nor a poster. So do you see how it goes?
Exactly. See, that's it. I didn't even know that, Shay. I appreciate you bringing that through, yo.
What if I tell you that there's a military tactic? It's a dialect that the more political participants you have, the less votes you really have. Because what you're doing is you're spreading the votes out so that one person that you really want could win. What if I tell you that in Venezuela they've been doing that for at least 20 years? That they put more people to participate. They put more famous people to participate. Because what you're really doing is you're diluting the pool. You understand? Because you don't really get to choose the guy that you really want because there's 350 candidates. So you don't get to background check every candidate. What if I tell you that everything that's going on, the Ice Cube, the Kanye, that's a military strategy to confuse people.
Wait, hold on. Why you throw Ice Cube in there?
Because like I told you about Danny Glover, anybody who gets connected to power, that doesn't start their own political party, that doesn't start their own path, is an agent. What if I told you that that's how that works? What if I told you that anybody that does that,
Ice Cube doesn't subscribe to no political party. He doesn't trust any candidate.
But who he gonna vote for?
It's not about who he's voting for. It's about, I don't think he's even gonna vote how he sounds. But
he's not talking about that.
He's trying to bring a document, a contract to America for our reconstruction. It never.
And Trump said he would pay attention to it. So that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Not who he's going to vote for or anything like that.
My whole thing is this dialect's been going on for millions of years. It's called a communal. You know, in my country, what they do is they give power to local people. And what that does, that just stirs the pot up. Because what you're doing is you're talking less to power. You're not really talking to the president now. Now we gotta talk to Ice Cube.
That has nothing to do with what Ice Cube is doing. What I'm trying to tell you is Ice Cube is trying to do something for us, for his people. You feel what I'm saying? He's trying to do something for his people. So at the end of the day, whoever's president, he's gonna try to get this thing done. So
whoever was president, he's trying to do it.
What people is trying to say is
that's correct.
Oh, don't go to Trump. We could wait 4 years. We tired of been waiting. We've been waiting for 500 years. We're not waiting 4 years for a president everybody like to be in there to try to get our just due. You see what I'm saying? Whoever's in there, we trying to get our just due. It could be the most evilest tyrant president. It doesn't matter who's in the seat. It's about trying to get that done.
And my question is, what if that's just another military strategy to get you to believe that you might have hope? What if the whole strategy of the country is to make black people believe that they have hope, not to empower them, just to give them the belief that there's hope?
You know what I call that?
That's what's been going on in this whole country's history.
I was just getting ready to say the same thing.
Yeah, I call that business as usual.
Exactly.
I say about Ice Cube. That's my feeling about Ice Cube. Because he's not empowered to change laws. He's not a lawyer. He's not a judge. He's not a
politician. I care about how Ice Cube people feel about Ice Cube. I don't care about how you feel about Ice Cube because you are not doing anything for our people. Ice Cube is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
even if it's just an illusion.
That's like somebody was trying to liberate Venezuela and I had an opinion on it. So fucking what? You see what I'm saying?
Nah, matter of fact, you're wrong. Because I want you to opinionate. I can
have an opinion, but the shit ain't gonna make shit do shit. That's what I'm saying. Right. What I'm saying is Ice Cube is doing shit. That's what I'm saying. And I want to help him do shit.
All right. even if it's against you, even what he's doing is against you.
But it's not against me. It's for my people. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
No, even if in the pack that he comes up with, it doesn't help you at the end. It helps certain type of your people. It only helps a certain amount of your people. It doesn't help you. Only a certain amount.
Listen,
is that all right?
nothing will ever address all of any type of people. That is too much of a mixing and melting pot. And it's, even when, you know, I attended this lecture last night that had Henry Louis Gates on. It was Columbia University lecture, and it was about Reconstruction. You know what I'm saying? Like right after the Civil War, how black people became in prominent positions of power in the South, and what that looked like. And the crazy thing was that free blacks were getting thrown in with the recently enslaved blacks. Right. And so they had to try to band together, but their interests were different, because you had, people don't even know, you had black women who were free in antebellum right before the Civil War in Louisiana that owned massive amounts of slaves. So you had black women who were free, who were actually slave owners, who earned their freedom by working on the plantation, and the only way they was able to earn their freedom is because their mother had been raped by the slave master. So you got a bunch. Listen, listen. We could talk about. Excuse my language. We can talk about mind fucks. My kids is here. We can talk about mind and psyops, psychological operations. We can talk about that all day long. You know what I'm saying? So when you bring up like how you know it's not a military operation, 99% of the stuff you see is a military operation, including COVID.
Right.
Including COVID. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If COVID is such a contagious plague, how come it's not killing off all the homeless people?
Or the birds.
Exactly.
Or the
exactly.
birds and the
No.
children.
Here's the thing that everybody missed though.
They used to go in the mines with a children and a bird. If the bird dies, it's toxic. If the children dies, it's poison in the air. Why is not killing birds, children? Why is not killing everything in sight?
So that leads you to believe that the virus has an intelligence. The virus has a certain type of intelligence.
Another logical question
from the
here.
Government there that says it's an invisible war. I mean, they're telling me something, right? I got a letter from the White House before I got my stimulus check telling me that we have an invisible war. Obviously, the devil has to tell you, right? They're openly telling me that there's something outside, right? There's nothing to the devil told me, like, yo, bro, we got an active war. Be active. He told me that.
Now, pardon me. Could I ask you another logical question here, right? What does setting a curfew have to do with the plague? It's not like anybody's more susceptible at nighttime to catching this plague. And when you put a curfew, what are you forcing the population to do during the day? Go to all these small shops now, right or wrong?
Yeah.
So if anything, that's the worst thing to be doing.
Absolutely.
You're saying curfew here in New York is 8 p.m. So now, if we only got like 5 supermarkets in my hood, you're forcing the entire population, because my city's not even 4 square miles, and we got 17,000 people in it. So now you're forcing all these people to go to. You're forcing them before 8 o'clock to rush into these stores. So if anything, you're making the plague worse, right or wrong.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that plague shit, but I'm talking about like my whole thing with Venice.
Speak on it.
He got kicked off. He got kicked off. But look, listen, here's the thing that everybody should be looking at, right? The president called it. Now this dude health record. Go ahead, kid.
My whole thing with Venezuela is you talk about what if Ice Cube is an aide. This is the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like that type of shit right there is fucking shit up, my nigga, because at the end of the day, Ice Cube said he's fighting for us. So if we want to feel like he's an agent or something like that, one of us want to feel like that, cool. But you shouldn't throw that type of shit in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is some real shit right here. Like we really was born into a war against us. Like for real. Like if this was your country, it's real. You see what I'm saying?
I
when
never
you
said
do
it
shit
wasn't
like
because I
that,
know
it's like
your
you an
point is real
agent, like
here.
Rory Sanders. That's some agent shit, bro. You gotta be careful, man.
You gotta be careful, yo. I'm telling you, Venezuela, yo. If this show blow up enough and you ain't getting them checks, they gonna approach you about getting you some checks, brother. Cause you fit right into they psyop, yo.
If
It's
I
the
get a
Hegelian
check,
dialectic.
if I get a check from the United States government, the first thing that happens is I cannot go to my country because that what we call that right there is an act of war. You understand?
Yo, Venezuela, you
Well, that right there is an act of because even right
yeah,
now, do you know if I'm on assistance in America and I go to Venezuela, my assistance gets cut off immediately because of U.S. sanctions, because of my passport. When my American passport gets scanned, when it goes to Venezuela, it's a wrap, bro. I get red flagged at the airport. I get security checked. I get person of interest. I get suspicious random. I've gotten searched Miami, Houston, Atlanta, Panama, Colombia, all that. Do
now
you
you
know that
really
when you
sounding
get
like
searched
an
at the
agent
airport?
now.
Do you know? No. Do you know after 9/11, when you go to the airport in America and you're a person of interest, that all your
Why are you
criminal
a
record
person
comes
of
up
interest? Like, bro, should you be on here? Like, what do you mean a person of interest?
Why
because
would
of
you
my
be a person of interest?
nationality. Any Venezuelan national, in America, they automatically become a person of interest in America just because of the conflicts that's going on in the world. So even if I'm not nobody, yo, they take me to a room and for some reason my private criminal record comes up in the airport. You understand? So I understand your plight as an American. I understand it all, bro. I understand the racial profiling. I get it all. I get it to the last degree. And I'm with you, bro. If whatever you have to do in this country is to free yourself and to free descendants of you in the future, my dude, do it now. Because what they come with later, you don't want no part of that, bro. So if you could do it now, my dude, do it now. Do it now. If you trying to free yourself now, if you trying to believe in people that can help you, do it now. Because later in life, you're not gonna have the energy, and then the technology might be stronger than you. So if you have the chance, I'm all for it because I know
This is
where
what
this
I'm
shit goes,
saying.
and
This
it's
is what
not
I'm
about
saying.
race
We've
to me.
been doing
It's
this
about
from
power.
before I was born. I was born into this shit.
Born
I'm just
into it. It's the
continuing to
birthright.
fight.
Yep.
We just gotta
Right.
continue to fight.
Me too, my brother.
It's been
Me
started.
too.
We the black pieces on the chessboard. Like
Me too.
we in defense. We not in offense, bro. Like you said, after 9/11, a lot of people, people of interest, we always been people of interest. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the way I feel is at least even if it's not a great advantage, you have a mobile quarterback in the football field. You understand? While we have a one that's standing, you know what your mobile quarterback is? Money. It's money in America, bro. My country, they stop you from getting money so you can't fight, so you can't eat, so you can't move. It's
Yo,
money.
if you chasing money, let me tell you something. If you think that money is the weapon, then you already fell for the psyop.
How you buy food? You need food, bro. You need the equipment.
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. The real energy, let me tell you what I tell people all the time. Everything that you need is with you wherever you go. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that you'll ever need in life is with you everywhere you go because it's you.
I was trying to tell them that before.
It's you. If you understand how this energy works, we was on the call like 3 hours a couple days ago, and you was like, yeah, the energy and the cosmos and the planets, and you talking about some goddamn paper bills that a nigga prints in a fucking office.
Because then we gotta come to reality. Because I've seen, me personally, I'm not talking from third point, not in a book, not none of that. I've seen almost 2,004 to 8-year-old kids eating out of dumpsters, and there's no God for them. Even if I talk that positive, even if I tell them, that, yo, it's about food, it's about survival. It's about safety at night and survival. Because those millions of little girls, like 4 to 8-year-old little girls, they get raped at night. They get raped, bro. So if you can't provide safety for them, a roof over their head and food in their stomach, even if you try to free them from slavery, they still gonna end up there because they don't know how to make food. They don't know how to make the shelter.
But you doing that, listen, you giving them food to eat and putting the roof over their head and still not teaching them who they are and the roots and where they come from is still putting them in a form of slavery.
Facts.
That's what you not seeing.
They're not on the street.
Yeah, see, that don't mean shit though, because I don't know. So I'd rather be in nature. Listen, I would rather be in nature than in a penthouse.
Facts.
Niggas don't even know what penthouse means you pent up in a house. I'd rather be in nature than a penthouse. See, they got you in a pentagram. You like you're either under the spell or you're trying to put the spell out, bro. It's either one or the other.
Because I understand what y'all want. I get it.
But you don't. You need to stop saying that. You need to stop saying that. Because one, I let you rock the first time you said it, but one thing that you haven't had that you say I understand it all, you haven't had your complete root identity taken away from you.
Nah.
You haven't had listen to what I'm saying. There's no book that you can pull up. There's no one book that you can pull up to tie yourself back to some place where you come from. Your ancestors are from where? Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
Their artifacts are still there, right? Even if they in a museum, they're still there, bro. Come on, I know South America. Like, don't. I know South America, bro.
Listen, indigenous people of South America was so-called black, man. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we are people. One, let me tell you something. They got us believing that we came off a boat in Africa in droves. 10 out of 10 million people that got sent over here, only 3% actually made it to the North America. Most of them went to Brazil. Most of them went to South America. Most of them went to where you from. They went to Mexico. They was in the Caribe. You know what I'm saying? The West Indies.
They went to Brazil.
All that. They wasn't right. So right. So right before the Civil War, for there to have been 4 million black people, right? Some of those people were Native Americans. They were indigenous to the land. That's why I showed all those books as soon as I got on here, because you was about to start speaking on some stuff that you don't understand. See, when I say we were robbed of our heritage, you thinking, oh, because y'all was put on a boat stolen from Africa. No, our bloodline, most of us, when most of the people my color that can identify with a birthplace that's from the United States of America, when they pull up their birth records, they're going to find that they people was indigenous. So, that's what I'm telling you. And they don't ever want you to know that. That's why they had $5 Indians. You know what a $5 Indian is?
No.
$5 Indians was when they started putting people on reservations. They allowed white people to pay $5. $5 at the time was like the equivalent of like $200-300, $500, something like that. You paid $5 and you got you were able to classify as a Native American. That's why you got all these red-skinned people walking around here that look white talking about they Native Americans. They bought into it. Why? Because they had to bury the people that look like me. You pull up old Seminoles you pull up Seminoles, pull up the Choctaw tribe, pull up any Muskogee tribe, pull up any of those tribes from the southeastern United States, you don't get people that look like me. And if you don't, somebody done infiltrated the knowledge. That's the secret history. The secret history is that we've been here. You from South America, but can you explain to me the Olmec statues in Mexico that's been here for thousands of years, who knows their nose is wide like mine and eyes is cut like mine? Can you explain that?
Highway. We have them on the highway down there. They on the highway. You don't have to go look for them. They on the highway. You can see them every day, up and down. You can see them. I could take 10 pictures right now. They on the highway.
So what I'm saying is the people that they keep trying to oppress is not because of some. What did you say earlier? You said something earlier like they afraid something like the white folks is afraid that the black folks is something. You said something like that. No, what they're afraid of that the black people that's here, that were born here, are going to actually realize that they never came off no damn boats. That's what they're afraid of. Because then if your bloodline was here before the establishment of the United States, that means that you don't have to uphold any of the laws of the United States because your bloodline was here before it was established. That's
So,
what they're afraid of.
what are you trying
And
to
I'm almost shaking in my bones because my voice is being recorded on these platforms saying this shit to you. But I gotta say this shit to you because whatever spirit, like my intuition don't lead me wrong, bro. So I'm like, either this nigga's an agent or he's training to be an agent. Something's going on with this dude. I had to come on here to tell you this, bro. Because you gotta stop trying to spin the narratives. Because when you got people who aren't fully aware and aren't fully understanding and trying to get the right knowledge, what you're doing is not helping that. You're pouring more poison in. That's like me saying, yo, if I keep putting poison in with this medicine, it just might cure a motherfucker. Like, no, that don't work like that. Although it's about how you use it.
I'm saying the poison that's here, and what you're doing is you're giving the medicine. Because I'm just putting in I'm just spilling what's out here.
Right, but the poison is out, but it's already out here though. We already consumed by it. You don't gotta you come on here regurgitating it, and you're gonna leave people confused. Because let me tell you what's happening. This reality is breaking down, bro. This reality is breaking down, and so people are caught in this duality. They split down the middle because some of them really won't change, but a lot of people, when the going get tough, like they say, you won't know what happened until you actually in the situation, right? When the going get tough and they actually start seeing the walls break down, they're gonna have to make some real decisions with themselves. Because a lot of them gonna realize how much. Hold on. A lot of them gonna realize how much they actually love the system that they in and can't imagine a world without it.
2020, we looking at that now, right?
No, we're not looking at that now. People think that everything's gonna be all good. like you sitting up here telling us that you're bringing us the reality, but then you have a distorted view of the reality. You don't realize that people are torn.'t know what's happening right now. People that are not awake, people that don't have the lights on, they're not aware of what's happening right now. This shit is all tragedy and horror to them. It's a horror show.
You're going into socialism. You're going into the first steps of socialism.
And then you get right, but it's not socialism, bro. It's not socialism. It's an awakening. This is bigger. This is bigger than some term that some white man came up with in the 1600s for you to sound smart. This is bigger than that. Ain't no socialism, democracy, communism. Ain't none of that bullshit that some of these people who actually shape society have done. This is an awakening. This is coming into who you truly are. This is understanding your bloodline. You understand? This is understanding that you're tied to a cosmic energy and that the DNA that runs through your blood has been here since the beginning of time, brother. This is a remembering. That's what this is.
Like, I let's say I agree with you. Let's say I agree with you, and you're right. Let's say I do agree with you. But you've been saying that for 50 years.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't.
How long?
No, we haven't. See,
I just say it so you can correct it.
You're doing it again. See, you're doing it again. You think I'm gonna fall into your web? I'm too swift. I'm Quicksilver. I'm Quicksilver, baby. I go in. Listen, I go in. I go into your web, take what I want. You don't even know that the web has been disturbed.
All right.
That's how I operate. You can't spin me in your web, brother.
Do your thing.
I just said it. And with that, yo, I'm going. Holla. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yo, no problem, yo.
Peace.
You gotta speak on it. You gotta speak on it, bro. And it's all right. It's all right. I mean, personally, I don't agree, but that's different. Me personally, I agree with something different, but he has a point. This is his country. He has a point to speak on it, to feel how he feels.
That's a fact, and that's what I'm just trying to say. Venezuela. It's like if we was in Venezuela, you would be more passionate about it because you understand where you from more. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly, and it's all right. He gotta speak on it. He gotta push it the way he wanted to go, because this is his spot right here, and that's all right. However this country goes, however y'all take it, like I always say, y'all are the heroes of the free world. Whatever black people decide to do with this shit, if y'all decide to burn this motherfucker down, well, we all gonna go with it. We all gonna burn it with you. You understand?
That's true.
You understand? But wherever this goes, don't forget, y'all took it there. The white man is gonna do everything possible to fight you. He's going to do it. He's been telling you his whole life. He's gonna do whatever possible to maintain this shit because this shit works for him. Because it works for him.
You see, but my whole thing, when I told you I was born into a fight in a war where we progressed and we had the civil rights and all that. Like we're not doing. I'm not advocating no violence, no war. I'm fighting for our rights, indigenous rights. Instead of now we fought for civil rights for everybody, but now we need to fight for our indigenous rights for us.
And I understand what I tried to explain to you. Well, my name is Venezuela. The whole reason is doing that because my people fought the white people and they got them up out of here. My people got white people off my block. They got them off. Get up out of here. Now we're fighting each other because power has no color. Power has no country, no creed, no nothing.
I'd rather us fight each other. I'd rather us fight each other because whoever win, we're gonna win.
At the end, after we kill each other, after 11 million people died in Venezuela, it's just us, bro. It's just us. And
it's Venezuela. Still Venezuela. You got your name Venezuela with pride. That's your country.
Because I'm trying to hurt them.
If it was a hole in the ground country, that's something you could call yours. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm fighting my own people right now.
It's like if you live with somebody and you gotta abide by their rules and all of that, and their rules is unfair, opposed to if you have your own house or shack or whatever, but it's yours. You feel what I'm saying? I could always do better, but it's mine. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is not mine. Like I can't keep asking and begging for scraps from these people. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not happening no more. It's not happening. I'm just saying I'm gonna speak my truth.
I understand.
And
ask for scraps from your own people.
Right, that's it.
You rather ask for scraps from your own people then? It's okay if it's from your own people.
Yep, I'd rather ask for scraps from my own people. Yep.
All right. And that's all right.
See, yo, excuse me, pardon me. Next time you say it's all right, I want a donation.
The link is in the bio, right? The link is in the bio. The Cash App is there. It's all there. Right? Shout it out. The link is in the bio.
Well, no, I don't know how to. I gotta learn how to do it on the laptop, but I'm gonna add it later.
You got the membership, right? The membership is there, right?
Nah, I gotta add it later. I'm learning, man. I'm gonna get it.
All that, bro.
It's too much pressure.
Because I don't want the fame. I don't want none of that. And if your shit gets famous and I go and I get on the ride with you and you know and I cloud chase all the way with you, I want to get off at one point. Because I don't want none of that, bro.
Listen, I'm not listening. Listen, we are just on the damn YouTube. Like this ain't no damn.
Bro, even if you don't believe it, you're touching millions and millions of people. Don't confuse it because
I don't got a million views yet.
Bro, when people in Africa and in New Zealand and in Czechoslovakia they watch us, they don't count those views. Don't get it twisted. Those communist countries, they don't get counted to the views.
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Because if they start counting those views, they gotta pay the rappers. They gotta pay all these people.
Listen. You see the name of my page, 183 B's. That's my block. That's my business. And you see me, you don't see my face. Like I don't want to be famous, my nigga. It's not about me. That's why I keep telling you, motherfucker, your name is Venezuela Reyes, right?
Yeah.
All right, motherfucker, that's you. Like, this is not me. This is the name of the page. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be famous, bro.
What happens if you do? What happens if your message touches millions of people? You're going to have to take the mask.
That's wonderful. By the grace of God. That's why I'm here. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, you figure it out, bro. If I understand how this goes, you got a team.
See, I want to make a point too. You see how your name is Venezuela Reyes?
Yeah.
I can't put with my country nothing on my joint. You see what I'm saying?
You can put your name.
But I can't put Venezuela. I can't put American 183rd B's.
What if that's my name? What if that's my real name?
It don't matter, but you from Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Willie D say at the end of his video?
Nah, I don't know. Tell us.
No more talk. I'm just fucking with you, man. You know, I'm King Troll. I found out you a troll, so you know I got to troll you a little bit now.
You can be trolling heavy on other niggas' pages too. I go ham on them, bro. I go ham. Nah, you know, I troll on the other pages because I believe that what they're doing is fucking ridiculous.
See, I knew you was a troll. You just admitted it.
Oh, bro, I troll on this shit, but I'm showing my face. You could troll me.
Hold up. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm a little old here. Why don't y'all break down what the hell a troll is?
I'll tell you. Let me tell you my point, and then I'll let 183. Matter of fact, you go ahead. This is your
go ahead first, my bro.
Trolling is like you know when people was gonna fight in the hood or matter of fact, trolling is when two bitches was arguing and you telling her like, yo, slap that bitch, bro. That bitch is a fool.
Instigating?
Yes. That's what we call trolling, bro. That's what it is, bro.
So why don't you just call it instigating?
Cause it's in the language.
So you want me to tell you
for
my
the streets?
definition of trolling?
Instigating is for the streets. Trolling is for the internet.
You want to know my definition of trolling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to get attention.
Yes. Yes, that's all right.
Now, some people troll to get attention.
That's a donation.
To build their page. Some people troll to get attention to build a name. Some people got a business and they hire trolls to make traffic come their way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be trolling, bro. Like, and this is what I'm gonna make everybody realize that everybody be trolling. The
So
Breakfast
now, right? They be trolling.
197. You feel what I'm saying? What's his name? Joe Buttons and Charlemagne troll each other. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody trolling. Queens Flip troll. The homies troll. Everybody's trolling, bro.
What's wrong with it? I thought people was tough. I thought people was tough on the I thought they was tough, bro.
What tough and trolling got to do? What one got to do with the other?
Because it's like the baseball player. It's like when they go up to bat, everybody in the stadium says "fuck you," but they still hit home runs, bro. They still hit home runs. They understand. They're just fans. They're just in the crowd.
Some people hire people to troll them so they can get attention, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect the game.
It's different ways to use troll. You talking about trolling on a lower level. You talking about the trolls that be inside the comments saying crazy shit and you don't got on page and all that. You just on another level of trolling. You showing your face. You still trolling, my nigga. Like you still trolling. That's why you here. That's what attracted you to me. I'm King Troll. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you here.
Yeah, because the reason I came on this page is because you let me say what I want to say, and you let me come up, and if anybody could refute it, they could come up, and we could, yo, it was fun, it was good, yo, my idea is different, your idea is different, damn, I learned something, and we go about our day, and we do it again. Nobody loses the
How did you hear about me? So how did you hear about me? You heard about me because I have a positive message?
Nah, you know when I heard about you through Wildcat, that we don't know what happened to him. Nobody knows, but that's how I heard about you.
So how did you hear about me through Wildcat?
I seen you on the thing. I seen you. Matter of fact, I seen your boy run up on Killer Cav, and that shit was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life.
Okay, you know King Troll. You don't know me. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh yeah. And then I came up here because I seen that because I wanted to know.
Like King Troll the trolls, bro.
And then I seen 183rd, and bro, 183rd, that's right here, my dude. Come on, y'all capping, bro. That's right here.
Where's it at?
In the Bronx.
Oh, you in the Bronx? I thought you was in Venezuela.
I'm in the Bronx. I'm in the Bronx, my dude.
Oh, you on 183rd? Oh yeah, you on 183rd. I forgot you had my peoples in your crib that day. Yeah, I can find you. You know I can find you, right?
It's all right.
See, that's a donation.
Yo,
get around, you know what I'm saying?
If you look at my Instagram, you could tell, like I'm not fooled, bro. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangster, bro, at all. I'm not a thug. I'm not none of that. But I ain't a cornball. Like I'm not out here shaking. Oh, who's that? Blah, blah, blah. No, I get to walk. I get a pass. That's how.
Let me tell you a secret. You want me to tell you a secret? You want me to tell you a secret?
Yeah.
When nobody calls you a cornball and then you say you're not a cornball, it kind of makes you look like you're a cornball, bro. I'm just
Man,
gonna
that's
tell you
all
a secret from me to you. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah.
Real niggas
But
don't
you
gotta
gotta
explain
explain
shit
it.
that don't have to be explained, bro.
Nah, of course you do, bro. Cause you gotta think for stupid people. You have to think for It's like when you go to the club and people gonna step on your shoes. You move out the way because you gotta
But
think for stupid people.
I'm telling you what real people think. That's all that counts. You don't gotta be worried about what stupid people think. Stupid people think stupid things. You feel what I'm saying?
And because my upbringing is different. My upbringing is always taught us that 90% of the people outside can hurt you because they just don't know how to think safety. So you gotta think for them, bro. You gotta be an offensive driver.
But you told me I'm not a cornball, and I never said nothing toward even pointing to you being a cornball. Like I don't understand why would you say that? Why would you be like, yo, I'm not a cornball? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, don't even.
The comments is there. I see them, and I think it's funny.
Somebody called you a cornball in the Oh, my bad. I
funny.
My bad.
To me, that should be funny, bro.
No, salute to everybody in the chat. My bad. I got caught up in the joint.
Yeah.
So why don't you give some shout outs or something, man? Help a brother out. I don't be seeing who's in there. Give some shout outs, bro.
Yo, bro. Hold on. Did I not send you? I sent you my boy's song on the gram, and you didn't post my boy's song. Wow, bro. Help my man, bro.
Oh, you sent me a boy's song, and you told me to put it on the joint.
Nah. I wanted you to see it
first. It to me, and you use telekinesis or some type of shit to read the mind.
I didn't write that shit because I no lie, I was chilling and I was fucking hyped, bro.
So if I send you something, you're gonna think, oh, I want you to post it, or I wanted you to see it.
My fault. Yo, I should have wrote that. It's because I saw you putting music, and I spoke to my man. I'm like, yo, son, I be on the chat, bro. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, yo, put my music up there, and I even forgot to write it. I forgot to write it to you, but I send you his music. I send you, But you
want to bring it up on here, trying to make me look like I'm some sort of way. You see, you trying to troll me, man. I'm a solid nigga. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yo, homie. Let me ask you a hypothetical question, right? And it has to do with Ice Cube.
All right.
So he's trying to do the right thing, and he's trying to get the wheels moving, right?
Yeah.
Now, what about if he gets this contract, but it's with the wrong person? He gets it pushed through. Do you still think the ends justify the means?
Well, I look at it like when it's like the same thing when we say the lesser of two evils, Biden and Trump. You feel what I'm saying? Like if we get something pushed through, it's better than nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It's like with Obama. I voted for Obama not because he's one of my people, but just because he's so-called black. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But besides that, I didn't expect nothing from him. I was just like, all right, that's something. I'll take something. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
you think you could get more if you stop taking from them? If you tell them, you know what, keep your shit. Fuck you. Get up out of here. You think it would?
Well, if you starving, right? And you be like, yo, you owe me. This person owe you $100, and you starving, right? And they be like, I don't got the 100 right now, but here's $1. You gonna take the $1 or not?
I thought you had morals.
You starving. You gonna take the $1 or not?
That's what I've been saying. It's about money, right? I'm gonna take the $1, of course.
It's about starving. Like
that's what I said when it came to the kids. I said, yo, they starving, bro.
Money. I'm giving you an example of my people. Why they take the little things? Why they're gonna take it? But that don't mean I still don't want my $100, my nigga. I'll come back tomorrow, give me $1. I'll come back 100 days in a row if you're gonna give me $1 every day.
So let's say you stop taking it, and then at the end, after you stop taking it for so long, you're gonna get way more if you stop taking it. Let's say if you stop taking like the minimum wage, in a year, your wage will be fucking. If you was making 15, you're gonna be 100 an hour. If you stop taking it right now, why do people not do that? If at the end you're gonna win. You're gonna win at the end. We know this. We've seen this in society a million times. When people start protesting, you're gonna win later. But you
Yeah,
gotta
we
stop
might win
eating.
in the next 50 years, 30 years, but the people right now who's starving, we're not going to be alive at that time. So we're getting what we need to eat right now so we can sustain into the future and where we can get our future generations can get what they need and continue to fight.
So you understand? Well, we on the same boat. Me and you on the same boat. Me and you, we on the same boat, bro. Because that's what I say about my country every day. Damn, the fucking people in power, they giving minimum wage $2 a day. Do you know today in Venezuela?
My bad. I was saying you got to remember where we came from and where we are today. That we took what they gave us. We kept taking these little scraps. It's just that we're not trying to take the same scraps that they gave our people before. You see what I'm saying?
It's all right. Yeah. It's all right.
And we don't want our future generations to take the same scraps they giving us. But one day, with faith, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like this forever because it wasn't always like this. But in the meantime, we need to survive and we need to eat. I don't believe they're gonna give me indigenous rights in my lifetime, but that don't mean I'm not gonna fight for it. You feel what I'm saying?
What's the biggest change you're looking for in America? What you want to start off at? What's the biggest?
I want all of the racist people to get out.
You want all the racist? How you determine that?
People who racist need to leave.
Like by a test? Like what's the standard here? What's the standard of racism?
If you believe in more than one race, you're a racist. Because people like that, like you can't rebuild something on top of something that wasn't destroyed. You see what I'm saying? That's what we've been trying to do. We keep trying to. It's like we saying, "Oh, we all."
But that's not an ideology of our people. You know, our people, we don't destroy the shit. You know, that's a white man thinking.
But check it out. Right now,
the whole library.
But right now, look at check it out. People believe
the pyramids.
People believe all races are one day going to come together as one, right?
Yeah.
We're already one. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's stupid, bro. Like, it's stupid. Like, we trying to come together as one, all the races, but we already one. It's not different races, bro. So now we doing all of that is wasting time. Like Shay said, it's simple, but you know how you said it, Shay?
I said it's a deep concept, but it's simple.
Yes. That's what we need to.
What if people don't want to be black? What if people don't want to be black? What if people want to be their country?
There's no black. There's no race. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Be black, bro, because black is a label that was given to me. That's not me.
But when I told you the story about my uncle, when I was like, yo, my uncle's darker than you, but he doesn't consider himself black. He's Dominican. You're like, yo, but he's black.
Yes, because I don't, even if I don't consider myself black, they still consider me black, bro, in the world. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He don't have to consider himself whatever you could actually. Some people believe that they motherfucking females born into male bodies. You see what I'm saying? People believe what they want to believe in their imagination, but in reality, is one thing is reality in the imagination, bro. Like in reality is reality, my nigga. In reality, none of us is black or white. The closest thing to something white we call albino. You feel what I'm saying?
It's true.
It's wordplay, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like we got to stick to the simple logic and common sense, bro. Stop getting caught up in this fucking divide and conquer shit.
It's only in America that people think of it to that extreme.
You say only in America, like you've been around the whole world in every country and talked to everybody.
Yo, when I went to Brazil, they're all dark. They're all dark, and they're not focused on the. Yo, bro, when I go to Brazil, they think about the favelas way more than they think about color.
So they don't have Afro Latinos and all that.
They all Afro Latinos, but they don't. It's not on their radar.
Afro Latinos, bro.
But they're not. Why they call Afro
Latinos? If they don't think about that, Afro Latinos, it symbolizes their so-called African descent, right?
They know what they are.
My fault, and I forgot. We used to be called Negroes, Afro Americans. I forgot about that, and African Americans, bro, and Black Afro Americans, bro. You feel what I'm saying? An afro. You see? Come on, bro. This shit is all built around of fake ass races and all of that type of shit, bro. You can't
Exactly.
that.
Yo, how could you be Latino? It's a language. Latin is a language. How can you be Spanish? Spanish is a language.
I'm Venezuelan.
Venezuela is a place, a name given to this place by the colonists, nigga. Venezuela.
They changed it.
Oh, yeah, people was called Venezuela before they got there?
No, it wasn't.
What was it called?
When they got there, they named it the Gran Colombia. The Gran Colombia. Our people, once we liberated ourselves, then we named it Venezuela.
Yo, excuse me, pardon me.
It's short for Venice. It's short for Venice.
Where's Venice?
Venice, Italy.
Exactly. I rest my case.
Yo, pardon me, guys. I gotta bring my wife to the doctors, man. Peace and blessings.
Yo, peace. Thanks for coming out, my brother.
You already know.
Peace and blessings.
You already know. Yo, and it's okay to have these conversations, bro. That's the best part about this shit.
Venezuela is named after Venice, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. So how you gonna call yourself Venezuelan? What was it called before the people came from the old world and colonized it? What was it called?
The Gran Colombia. It was the Gran Colombia.
How could it be the Gran Colombia? That's not an indigenous language.
It's translated into that. You don't understand? Like, they had their own languages and there was translations. You know, when the white man
comes from Columbus, bro. Columbia comes from Columbus.
Yeah, because it was translated to them like that. You understand? It was a translation of the language.
Ain't Christopher Columbus a person?
What happened?
Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
That's a person, right? Supposedly.
Yeah, that's an individual.
Yes. So Colombia is named after Christopher Columbus.
The Gran Colombia, the continent.
Yeah, so that's not an indigenous name. That's not the language of the people who was already in the land before Columbus or Colombia came over there.
Because they didn't settle in one place. They migrated constantly. There was always migration in Latin America. They wasn't just sitting there.
It wasn't called Latin America when the indigenous people, before the peoples came over there. It wasn't called Latin America. It wasn't called America. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What was
because they didn't take ownership of it. They wasn't saying this is ours. When before the white man came, the indigenous people never, ever, you will never hear them saying this was ours.
But what were they called?
It is what it is. That's what they was calling it. This is what this is. This is Mother Nature. This is the land, bro. They had no name.
What were they called? What were they called?
They were just people, bro. They didn't have no name.
Nothing, a family name, nothing.
They went into tribal names when the wars kick off, because then you unify. But when there's no war, people just went about their business. They had their family name, whatever click clack clack, whatever their shit was, whatever their name was, it was in the family. But they didn't group together until times of danger. When other tribes came, when other people came, that's when they clicked up. But
how can other tribes come if they didn't have tribes?
Yo, because power is power, bro. Because if you got food and I don't got food, I'm gonna click up with other people who don't got food. We're gonna take your shit. That's not because of race. That's not because of, again, it goes back to hunger, right?
Figure out what your people was called. Like I figured out, like we got the Gullah Geechee, right? That's
I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to go back, bro.
Gullah Geechee is they saying they from Africa because you know the Geechee, but the Gullah part it comes from a Native American tribe's name. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Nah,
that's how I think that. No, this is what I'm saying.
Because I don't want to go that far. I don't want to. We're not trying to go that far. Because the further we go back, the government takes it. You understand? That's what we always try to repeat to you. I always try to repeat to you. The more you go back in history, the more that the government, they take the ideas, they take it. So we always try to stay in the present in my country. The
more I went back in history, I found out who I was. You feel what I'm saying? We don't study ourselves. We study Africa. We don't study our own people, our own family. We don't do none of that. we study Africa and we know more about Africa than we know about our own damn self.
That's in the language. That's in the that's in the language. But it doesn't have to be like that. You can go out and learn. You don't have to stay stuck with what you know about Africa or what you know about America. You can go out. You can learn, man. It's not like you don't have to be enslaved mentally anymore. You can go out and get these things. You can enlighten yourself. You understand? It doesn't. The information is out there, bro. Not on the internet.
I'm enlightening myself and I'm sharing what I learned. Because what's the sense of learning knowledge if you're not going to spread it? Like if you it's like it never existed.
And applying it more than spreading it, you gotta apply this shit, bro. If you like, I could be a mathematician, but if I don't know how to make money, what the numbers is for, bro? To add my fingers? Nah, you gotta apply the science.
Applying it.
And that's what we hear. That's what we hear. And all the people that's out there watching, if you have a different opinion, the thing is there, right? They could chime on it, right?
Right now, anybody could come up, bro. Like how I move. As long as it's respectful and all that, you know how I move.
Yeah, and even if they get crazy, I don't take it no way. I don't take it no way.
I do.
It's different, and that's all right. We have different tolerance, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, and it's okay. My tolerance is way higher because
because you disrespectful. I'm not disrespectful, so I don't tolerate.
If I'm disrespectful, I want to apologize. If I ever disrespect,
no, not because me. I'm just talking about in general. So you tolerate disrespect because you're disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not disrespectful, so I don't tolerate.
I try not to be disrespectful. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to do that neither. You understand? I'm not trying to.
So if you're not disrespectful, why would you tolerate disrespect?
Because what other people say, it's not impactful to me like that. You understand?
It don't matter, but it's disrespectful.
It's only if I think it's disrespectful. What if I don't think it's disrespectful?
Then it's not disrespectful.
Well, yeah, right. What if you tell me right now, you could be like, yo, fuck you. And those words to me, they don't touch me like it touches other people. They don't affect me like they, you understand? And I don't feel.
I wouldn't say that because I wouldn't want that said to me. Now, if I say that to you, you might think you could say that to me. You feel
right? That's right. That's true. That's true. Again, that's why I apologize. I said, damn, if I said something that was wrong.
Nah, you didn't say that. I'm just talking in general. I'm just talking.
Right. I always try to,
Pilato came up. I don't know what happened.
I like the people who you brought on your panel. Obviously, I did understand that you know these people. You understand?
Yeah, I know Coach Av. I know Rari.
Yeah. And I do understand that these are men that have children, and I never want to put them down. I never want to put their ideas down. I never want to put their way of thinking us down because I understand that they have children watching. Some way, somehow. And even if I disagree or they disagree with me, I always try to do it on a respectful level. And if I'm wrong, I always want to hear what they have to say because their experience in America is a totally different experience than mine. Totally.
Lotto in the building.
You guys realize that every land in the world has been stolen by somebody, right?
Yes.
No, I don't believe that.
Oh,
the Romans. Listen. The Romans, Genghis Khan, they conquered Asia. They conquered Europe. That was all stolen land from native people.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Indigenous people is the people who was in the land first.
But it wasn't their land because they didn't think of it like if it was theirs. See, that's the mistake. That's the only mistake
It's not a mistake.
But it didn't start in America.
If my headphone was outside.
Let Pilato finish.
Right. My fault.
Like America wasn't the first country to go out there and steal land. You know what I mean? It like Genghis Khan conquered fucking Asia. Fucking the Romans conquered half of most of the world. The British, look how many territories they got all over the world to this day. They just sold Hong Kong back to China, right? And Hong Kong And the people that live in Hong Kong were so used to living British law, they don't want to live the way China lives. You understand what I'm saying? It's all right. I'm done talking about bullshit. You guys can fucking, you know.
Now I
Nah,
feel
you-
what you're saying, Solano, but what I'm
Once
saying
I get it, once I get into it, I can get into a heated debate. You know what I mean? And
That's
Oh,
all
no,
right.
I love that type of stuff. It sharpens my sword. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be debating a lot of people because the way I think, a lot of people don't agree with, and I'm not mad at them. You feel me?
yeah.
My whole thing is Aboriginal people have been conquered like all over the world. You feel what I'm saying? So just because this happened doesn't make it right. You feel what I mean? Like the Aboriginal people and indigenous people, they gave the land back to nature. The land belonged to nature. But in order to do that, you got to give it back to those people so they can give it back to nature. Because these people want to build governments and do things like that. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not against it and all that. I'm just saying it's not right. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's laws put into place that even the conquerors made that is indigenous rights. That's why we have these rights. You see what I'm saying? Because they knew certain things they were doing was wrong, but they put certain things in place because certain human rights, civil rights, all of that type of stuff, because they knew they was wrong. So they had to put some laws in place to do some right. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole thing is I feel like I have indigenous descent and I can prove it. So if I can prove that, I should be able to get indigenous rights. I shouldn't be told that I'm from somewhere else and I'm not from here and all of that. Like I shouldn't be told that if I can prove otherwise. You feel what I mean?
Yep. I hear you.
Damn, I understand what you're saying, bro. But I am polluted. You know what? I'm gonna agree. What was the name of the other person that was on the panel? I forgot his name. Larry.
Rory.
Yeah,
Rory.
I do agree with him. I am polluted when it comes to the money. I am, bro. I cannot.
A lot of people.
That's a big
all
factor,
about
bro.
the money. Yeah, a lot of people.
Because-
I know people who got money and it didn't. I know people who got money and committed. They kill themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But my experience is different, I was like, my family wasn't poor when we came here, and then we went through our struggle, not like y'all, but we went through our own individual family issues, and I got to go back home and come back and go home, and I did understand that. Damn, I'd rather be with it than without it. You understand? I did come to that understanding. You understand?
Yeah,
Because,
but I came to the understanding.
as I get older, I've seen a lot of old people not have it and struggle and go through a lot of things. And then when I look at like my IRA and shit like that, you know what? I am jaded, bro. Because when I get older, I'm not trying to be broke. I'm not. It's hard, bro. It's hard to fight forever. You wanna enjoy the riches of life sometimes. You understand?
Yeah, but you can
And I
enjoy
am
the
jaded
riches
with
of
money.
life without being rich. You see what
What
I'm saying?
happened?
You can enjoy the riches of life without being rich.
That's true, but it
The
can be
riches of
different.
life
Like
is
you
not
enjoy
money.
it on
Now,
a different level.
if you talk about the riches of materialism, that's different. But when you say the riches of life have nothing to do with money. You see what I'm saying?
Not because all right, it's true because we could go in the ocean and we could do that, but it's a different in a little sailboat than it is on a yacht. You understand? The experience is different.
Yeah, it's more personal on a sailboat, bro. Like,
Exactly. I just want to have a different experience. That what he said, even though I might not agree with, but what he said was all right because I'm a little am jaded by the money, and a lot of us are. And
see, my whole thing is like you can't take all that money with you. So when you die,
house to be an agent.
When you die, that money go right back into the government, right?
Nah, the way we do it, the reason I told you
Yeah,
is we go back to our country.
I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
All this shit go back to the government or become garbage, right?
That's why I try to tell you, like, yo, bro,
It
I
becomes
believe that
garbage,
you
right?
should go to Africa. You
So
should
when
go to Africa to put your money somewhere.
no, I
Not
have
to
my
live.
family has I have native land. I keep telling you, my family has land in South Carolina. If I'm gonna put my money somewhere, that's where I'm gonna put it because we
Oh,
own it.
word? So
Yeah,
you as an American can put your money, if you have land somewhere, you can put your money in it? Explain
yeah,
that part.
it's my family's land. Yeah,
Oh, okay. You gotta
my
explain it
native
to us.
land. Yeah, my native land.
They're not as smart as you, bro. You gotta explain it to us.
I've been telling you that. Did I tell you I'm indigenous, native? You ain't hear nothing I said. I told
Nah,
you I'm
I've been
indigenous,
hearing you.
right?
I have, yeah, I have been
Yeah,
hearing you.
bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not, like you keep saying Africa because you programmed to believe I'm from Africa. Why didn't you say any place else? Why would you just say Africa? Because I'm black? You could have said
Because
anywhere.
I'm stereotyping.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I'm stereotyping. I'm going to the lowest denominator. I'm stereotyping. So you could clear it
Exactly.
up. So you could tell me, hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Because I would urge so-called black people from here, instead of going back to Africa, go back to your land. A lot of us got land that we have down south and all of that in places. You feel what I'm saying? So I would urge people to invest in their own land, go back to their land, because you gotta remember somebody left that land. Like who was it? My grandfather took my mother and all of that from our land to come up north to here where New York City and all that to get better work and get more opportunities. But we supposed to do is get
more money.
opportunity,
More
go
money
back home and build up in our own home. You see what I'm saying? But we got stuck out here getting caught up in all of this glitz and glamour bullshit out here. You feel me? Living in apartments and all that, trying to buy a house, but you don't own the land. And you got your own land down south, bro. Already done, bought and paid for, is yours. You feel what I'm saying? So, I tell you
what
one
happens
thing, if so-called black people just went back to their land down south, we'll become a whole damn reservation or some type of shit like that. Because we all kind of related.
You can have a whole state.
We probably all related. All of us from down in South Carolina, we probably all related somehow. You feel me?
Isn't that what's going on in Atlanta right now? That's what's going on down there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, right? That's you're taking steps towards it. That's why it's all right.
Like I told you, my father name was John Brown from Browntown, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
All right. I like that.
His last name is that everybody's got that last name in the town. It's named after them. From Browntown, John Brown. His father name was John Brown. His father name was John Brown. You feel me?
So now you want to take my idea. So now the last name is important. So my gang is my last name, right?
Yeah, but my father name is not the same last name as is not John Brown. You feel what I'm saying? His name is John, but the last name is from his mother.
I understand, and that's all right, bro. That's all right.
Yeah. But we still from Browntown. You heard me?
Let me tell you something. Like, let me ask you something. Like, what made you change? Because I don't think you was like this before, and something had to happen that you say, you know what, enough. What made it change? What made you flip the switch?
I don't know. Something just hit me, and I started studying, and I don't know. I guess people call it enlightenment, or I don't know what it's called.
No, because I asked you because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of us out there that want to make the change, and we all looking for a spark. What was the spark?
Yeah, it's not something I decided to do. That's why I call it God or the Creator. It's just something that happened. It's not something I decided to do. I'd rather be busting my gun and fucking bitches. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French.
Shit, me too. But I got kids, bro. That has to stop one day.
I'm just saying, I can't explain it, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, What I was gonna, yo, what happened to what's the topic of the day, bro? What's the
Team
topic of
Black
the day?
music in the building. Team No T. When y'all hear me play those beats in the back, that's the homie M Black. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. He got that fire. Yeah. Official JB, salute. AO, salute. Lotto from the hood to the woods, salute. Let's see who else we got in the building.
Talk about it. Yo, so put
Christopher,
my song,
salute.
put my boy song up there, bro.
Dave Hercules, Gil Prince, salute. What else we got in here?
Yo, and if they talking about me in the chat, you gotta put it up, bro. If they going ham on me, you gotta put it up too, bro.
Oh yeah, you know I usually be more on the comments and all that, but I got caught up in that discussion, man. You feel me?
Yeah, today was a good one, right?
Yeah. Today was definitely a good one. I wasn't going to even do this because I know a lot of people be sensitive about stuff like this. Ideas Exposed TV, salute.
Oh, I see some shit on that channel, on the Ideas channel. Yo, he was going in.
Salute. Who else we got here? Pee Wee, salute. Deed Up Quinn. And that's it. That's it. Salute to everybody in the chat. What you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing rice. So let me flip this around. We're doing rice, some chicken. We're doing that today. We gotta do that, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you.
Nah, cause I don't eat food that's not like that's not from my country. Me personally.
183 Swan America is your home. salute, Kill Prince, no doubt.
Damn, I have so let me ask you. Talking about the thing, you was talking about Ice Cube, right? That was a good topic. That touches a lot of points right now.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Ice Cube. Ice Cube for president, man.
Does that make other people in the entertainment world want to come out and start really saying it, start speaking for you? Is that what y'all looking for? Y'all looking for the rappers, the basketball players? Are y'all looking for the entertainers to really start speaking for y'all as individuals?
I'm looking for all my people to speak out, no matter what you are, what you do.
Even if they're not on the right political side,
to do that, people fought for them to speak out, so they supposed to speak out, not sell out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I see Boss Talk Radio. You're not connecting though.
Tell him pull up.
Yeah, nah, he trying to pull up. I see him right here, but it say device not connected.
You gotta pull up.
Yeah, so then I'm looking for all my people to speak up. Even if we don't all agree, we don't all have the same views. They need to get out there so people can understand how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Not how people who try to speak for us.
I like that. There's a lot of people speaking for y'all.
There you go. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking for
yo, peace.
We don't all agree. We don't all have the same views. They need to get out there so people can understand. Yeah, I hear you. Salute.
What's popping, Scribe? What's the word?
What's popping? 183rd, you heard?
Yo, pretty much I just got one real good question, Scrap. How we gonna fix the situation with all of the homies, man?
Man,
I'm sorry to get off topic, but
nah, that's right on topic, man. That's why even part of the reason I came up here and I'm on here, man. I'm trying to get to the bottom of that too, but in the course of that, I got caught up in like it feel like it's no people don't want unity. It's more about drama. You feel what I'm saying?
100%. But that's how it always been with niggas, man. You got homies that in light
enlighten people, that give people the right kind of message, and then you got homies that give people the wrong kind of information. You know? So I don't know, you know, like I'm from that area too. You know, I'm familiar with the hood. You know, that's the hood right there.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, you know, if you for unity, I'm for unity, brother. We can start like that, you know, each one teach one, you know, one at a time, brother. Like I'm just trying to I'm not trying to force certain people to do anything. Like I'm just messing with like-minded people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Cause I seen you in Scheme. I think y'all need to stop, man. From a homie that's on the outside looking in, I look at both of y'all content and I like y'all content. You know, forever which way I like it, you know, but I really think y'all cannot waste your time on that. Cause the people want to hear y'all, man. We want to hear y'all talk about this culture and how we could change. Everybody always saying how to change the culture. Start with one homie at a time.
Yeah, well, you know, as far as that brother that brother initiates whatever. You know
I'll be knowing.
I don't have no problem with the brother. He can stay where he at. I'll stay where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the things homie said and all that, there's certain lines you cross.
You don't cross. Yeah, that's a fact. And you know, we from the ghost town, so it's kind of like
exactly. So I'm just gonna keep my distance because I don't, you know, like I'm not in no pissing contest and all that, bro. But you feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a nigga still got to walk these streets and all that. You feel me?
You know, it's a lot of homies such as myself that got their own hoods that listen to y'all. You feel what I'm saying? To see where y'all coming from. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt. And I'll tell you this, I'm not shooting no more shots. You feel what I'm saying? So I tell you that right now, I'm not gonna take no shots. But if nigga take a shot at me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But
you gotta respond. That's only right. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like they make this shit look like it's so real, and nigga might catch you in the street one day and you're not really in the mood and go off. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I be trying to tell. They think I'm threatening them when I say somebody gonna get hurt. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about you assassinating my character. So somebody might think I'm some type of YouTube nigga and catch me in the wrong place, wrong time. Like I live life. I'm really out in this. I'm really in traffic, my nigga. Like, and that's
I bumped into you a couple of times. You heard?
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not bragging or nothing. Like I'm not trying to brag or nothing. I'm just trying to caution niggas. And on another level, I be trying to show niggas if I was really on it, y'all niggas need to y'all be lacking. You know? Niggas be drinking high, like niggas be places and all that lacking. Like if y'all run into a nigga who's really on it, y'all niggas is not prepared. And I'm not saying niggas is not real niggas. I'm just pointing it out from
whenever I go into a situation with niggas, I don't care if they real or not. Y'all gonna have to deal with what I got coming.
That's what I'm saying. The realer the nigga for me, when I was on my savage shit, the realer the nigga, the bigger the rep for me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what it is. Like Jay-Z said it best. Like if I shoot you, I'm brainless, but if you shoot me, then you famous. Like
exactly. Facts.
But I like y'all content, man. I just want to help. It's a lot of homies dying out here right now. The hoods is beefing. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody taking the chance to step up and get at all of the homies. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, I want a couple good brothers. This is my talk show, too, by the way, Boss Talk Radio. I ain't putting nothing up yet, but I'm about to get in a lot of people's ass because everybody doing everything except for blood. Everybody claiming blood and talking about what they done and the work they put in. Who you help? What homies you help? That's where you get your merits from. That's where you get. See, this gang culture, a lot of these young kids got it fucked up. This shit was always meant to help the community, not necessarily saying what we do or what people do are always right. But the times and the shit that we face and the hardships growing up in the hood, we had to get it how we live, man. You feel what I'm saying?
No doubt.
That life was never to be glorified. Putting in pain and putting in that work, that was never to be glorified. That's something people heard about. Like, oh, you heard about the homie? Yeah, don't fuck with the homie. He on his shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And what I try to stress, those are mistakes we made as youth, as children. Like, we're grown up now. Like, those are mistakes we made. You feel what I'm saying?
When I was young, homie, I ain't give a fuck about learning no lessons or learning anything from anybody. I just wanted to bang and put my work in. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I got locked up, I really seen that. You know, some people get it sooner than later. But I really seen how a lot of the big homies ain't really give a fuck about the little homies. It was more or less putting them on bad doja moves or sending them to put pain in. That's why this generation is so defiant and they looking for something. You feel what I'm saying? Like they missing what it is to be a true Damu. Like when I wake up, I'm homie, but it feels good. I got a family, I got kids, I deal with my life on a regular basis. That's just a family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about positivity, man. If you got 10 good homies around you, you good, man. If you got 10, 5, 50, 10 regular people around you, people need to start having good people around them instead of having the people that they need around them.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though.
But yeah, I just wanted to come on and just shine some light, man. I like what you're doing. I like your broadcast, man. I be watching, man. I'm right from 170 too, so.
Oh, no doubt, real shit.
yeah, Pac, right?
You can pull up anytime. I dropped the link. You can pull up anytime, my brother.
Yeah, man. Peace, love, and blessings. And you already know.
Yo, boss talk. If you see me on the street, yo, protect me, bro.
I got you, man.
Nice,
Bronx, I can't speak for Brooklyn or nothing, but in the Bronx, you know, niggas is heavyweights. People know who.
I'm out here, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm out here, bro. I'll be in 161. I'll be over there in the handball courts in 161.
Head over this wheel, I'm talking his shit.
I'm everywhere. I'll be over there. I'll come over there and support you, bust your ass with some handball.
Yeah, I'm nice, bro. Yo,
Word. But that's it, man. Just make sure y'all look out for the channel when I put some content up.
Listen, hold on. Don't go nowhere. I got a question.
Join too if you get the live, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question. Now, you know, there's gang members here. Now, what do y'all feel about the telling that's going on right now on the internet? Because I saw Tory Lane last night. Last night. I seen him with my own eyes, bro. I seen a current investigation getting discussed on the internet. What do y'all feel about that?
You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell you something. Even with the Tekashi situation, I blame, and you know, Melly, my bro, that's my brother. I love him to death. But I blame the people in that situation that wasn't thinkers. Because if you look at him, you could look and see that he's not built for whatever y'all trying to bring behind him. So when he get caught up in all this situation, you got to understand, dealing with people like him, you dealing with a lot of street niggas behind these niggas. Niggas is getting paid to make sure these niggas is good.
There was a lot of street dudes, bro. Most of them was street dudes. The only person that was not street was him and his and the record label he was signed to. Everybody else.
But I'm talking about as far as deep in the streets. He caused a lot of beef between different hoods and shit. You know what I mean? And that shit he did was a no-no. So with the snitching, the rules done changed. It ain't no rules no more. You know, the number one rule is keep it real with the niggas you came in with. Don't get caught up in nothing nobody else is doing. If you can't be a man to tell a homie, look, I'm not cut out for this, I'm not into this, then it's your fault.
Real talk.
That's a good one, yeah, because, you know, I'm a civilian. I got to know when to turn the fuck around and go home.
I seen some shit. I was watching Sinetta channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the title it said lady is rolling up a dust blunt. So I watched the channel and he's tilting the camera over, showing this lady on a bench, rolling up the joint. I say, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you be surprised, man. What's in the dark comes to light, man.
Yeah, but to put that on camera, like, and to put that in the title, that's a form of like, ain't that? Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's telling. You see, where's the line? Can somebody please always clarify the line? Because
you know what I think it is. The internet is not the streets, and street shit should stay off the internet.
That's a fact. The only thing I could say positive is like all the shit that they talking about on the internet. All this shit is old shit. It's not.
Yeah.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Now, because the way I see it is, yo, the future is that, like, if you
I'll be back, man. I got a jail call, man. I'll be back. My fault. Salute.
Yo, 183rd, what do you feel about, like, do you understand that? Okay, not even. Hold up. Do you believe that most of the young kids are getting more into beef over internet than they are on the street?
Yep.
So
the internet is the internet. That's why I be telling people you got to be careful with the internet because it turns into the street.
But that's what I'm saying. Especially the young kids. That's telling. That's you telling. Some way.
Those are kids. Those are kids. We're adults. It's a difference. We're acting like children. They're supposed to make those mistakes. We made those mistakes. We're supposed to learn from those mistakes. So when we do it, it's a problem. When they do it, they make mistakes. They're kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like when they was calling Tekashi a kid, he's not a kid. When I was that age, I wasn't no damn kid. And he had a kid.
That age, you was a man, right? In the house, you was a man already, right?
Yeah, and he had a kid.
And
I'm talking about kids that's in school, high school, elementary school. You know what I'm saying? Kids that be on the internet fighting over they be playing video games, catching beef over that. That's what they do.
If you get arrested, they gotta call your house, and your parents gotta pick you up. That's a kid, right?
Those kids, yes, kids that be in school that be arguing on the internet, going to each other's house, fighting, talking shit on the internet, trying to act tough. That's kid shit. That's for children. You feel what I'm saying? We're not children anymore. And we talk about them for doing it, but they supposed to make those mistakes. That's why they look at us like we crazy. They like, yo, look at these old niggas on the fucking internet beefing and shit. Like they are parents. Some of them could be old enough to be grandparents. You feel me? And then we trying to preach a message to them. They like, get the fuck out of here. They ain't trying to hear that shit. I wouldn't be trying to hear that shit if I was a kid.
Damn, that shit is real. Then damn, what's the message, bro? Yo, 183rd, what's the message then? Like, what's the message?
Adults we gotta grow up. Would you have respected your parents if they acted like fucking children?
Nah, bro.
Exactly. That's why we getting the from the youth.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you some real shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But, you know, the parents, like when I was a kid, they used to always tell us, like, the parents who used to get drunk, they was no good, bro. Just drunk. Not of drugs. Not even drugs. Drugs, it was like, oh, yeah, if your parents did drugs, damn, you know they bad. But the parents who drank alcohol a lot, they was no good. What the fuck happened, bro? Yo, what happened there, my brother?
They good now. You can drink alcohol, smoke weed, pop pills. You can do whatever the fuck you want as a parent, and you're doing it with your kid.
Yo, but when did that shit? Yo, because you know sometimes I feel that me going back and forth, it doesn't let me see what's really going on. Sometimes, like what he said on the channel earlier, some of that stuff is wrong. Some of the stuff is right. My fault. Some of that stuff.
You know what happened? We don't want to grow up. That's what I keep telling you. We don't want to grow up. Growing up doesn't mean it's not something that happens because you get a certain age. It's a decision you make. You make a decision to grow up. You make a decision that I can't do that no more. It was fun. I like to do it, but I can't do that no more. You feel what I'm saying? It's a bad example for the youth. I'm grown now. I can't do that. I got to lead by example. We don't want to do that. That's why you got grown people fighting kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I seen that.
You know, and before that shit used to be yo. If you hit a kid back in the day, bro, cause like when I was in high school, we used to fight grown men. We used to fight police officers, like shit like that. But now, like the older people, they will slap young dudes. They will slap 15-year-old. And now my biggest fear in life is a person from 12 to 16 because he will smoke you and go to sleep.
Yo, bro.
All
when
that.
we were kids, we didn't fight grown men. We fought old niggas that didn't grow up. Because a grown man, we would have never gotten in a situation where we be fighting them. Unless we trying to rob a nigga or something. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. Yo, that's true. We wasn't fighting. Yeah,
we wasn't fighting a grown man because a grown man ain't gonna be there frolicking with us and talking and chill. You see what I'm saying? It was them old niggas that want to drink and chill with us and act like they was with one of us. Like, get your old ass out of here, bro. You trying to holler at our girls and all that type. Get your old ass out of here. And then one day we gonna get a certain age where we like, man, we tired of this old drunk nigga always around thinking he running shit. He know every goddamn thing, trying to take all our girls and all that, and they beat him up. You feel what I'm saying? But a grown man wouldn't be in that situation.
So what? Like, so all right, Dan, you touched a good point. All right, so now you as a grown man who I imagine is not out there getting drunk, is not out there getting high, because obviously, bro, I see you posting content, so I see you working. You understand? So, you know, I don't that image of you is not out there. So how does the youth connect with you now?
Because I don't put that image out there because I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And if
say for instance, me and you was chilling. Say me and you was chilling and we was smoking weed, right? And your daughter walk in. And I put the blunt down, and you be like, "Nah, it's okay. I smoke around my daughter all the time. It's okay for you, but that don't mean I feel like it's okay." You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, all right. You know, because that shit happens a lot right now. That shit happens a lot, bro. You see people smoking in the park with kids. You see that?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's like grown people know that public things are for public and private things are for private. You feel what I'm saying? Because in the public, it's children around. It's other people's children around. You have a responsibility to protect other people's children like you would want them to protect yours if you wasn't around. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, so the lines have changed. That's why I understand your plight, you know? Like I might not feel it the same way you feel it when it comes to the problems of America, but I do understand because it's going left. You understand? It's going really left, and if y'all don't say something now, damn, the youth, they're gonna get old too, and their way of the future, it might be different, and it might not be well. You understand? They might not be on the.
It's not gonna be well because they're not gonna respect us, and you got to remember, we take care of them now. That's why God is funny. The Creator is funny because we take care of them now, and the way we take care of them now. When we get old, they're going to be taking care of us. So always remember that. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I could show you my grandmother right there. As I'm checking.
The one you said you're going to kill.
If she asked me to. If she asked me to, you know. If she asked me to.
But you suggested it, man.
Yo, just like I suggested the bud to her sometimes. You know, the little gummy worms. She didn't know nothing about it until I came around. And
you know what, Venezuela? We gonna end with that, man. We got 5 people in the chat. We gonna end on that note. Salute to everybody who's watching, everybody who supported.
Yo, until tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, what we gonna talk? You gotta come up with a topic, man. DM me a topic, bro.
I'm gonna wait till 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna see what comes out on the news, and then we put it up tomorrow.
All right, we're gonna do your topic tomorrow. We're gonna do Venezuela's topic.
Nah, boy, you gotta tell me. See, it can't be so broad. You gotta tell me like what type of topic you want: entertainment, politics, or the streets, or the YouTube streets.
Nah, I don't know. I want you to come up with a topic, bro. I don't know what type of.
Yo, this shit can get crazy, bro. It's all type of.
I'm giving you your shot. listen,
Time out. Before you leave, what do you think about homie that did the rap song about collecting the unemployment? He became rich off unemployment, and all he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yeah,
Like, the rap song, bro.
yeah, that's how it go.
And on that note, yo, holla at me.
All right, man. Tomorrow, Venezuela's crazy topic.
Stay up,
All right, salute, y'all.